All right, we are ready for some football manager. Get everything turned on here. There we go. Football manager live stream. We are going to be playing the second half of the season here, or at least some of the second half of the season. Hopefully, we get to the end of the season. I think I played quite a few games between the last stream, last Monday, and today, just to try to make sure that we have the best chance possible to get over to the end of the season. Um, but we will see. So there's a lot to go over, I guess, as far as games that we have played and transfers that we've done. Not a lot of transfers, but a few, and we'll take a look at those. But before I get too far along, I just want to say thank you for anybody who's joining either live or on the VOD. I appreciate all of you. And yeah, let's go and jump right into it. Here is the schedule so far, as you can see. Pretty good. I think the last game you guys saw was somewhere up here. I'm trying to remember where we left off. I want to say it was around the Borussia Dortmund game. I think it might have been the Borussia Dortmund, something like that. We did lose to FC Bayern in the DFB Pokal, which we lost in extra time to, I think, whatever, you know, so we lost in extra time, right? Which is fine, because FC Bayern is the best team in Germany right now, basically, based on kind of where we're ranked. As you can see, we're in second. Spoiler alert, FC Bayern is in first. So FC Bayern's very, very good this year. And so losing to them in the DFB Pokal, I mean, it's just a shame that we played them that early on. Honestly, that would have been a good championship match. But we played them early on. It is what it is. The DFB Pokal has who's left in it? I mean, FC Bayern is still left in it. Okay, so yeah, the final hasn't played yet. Right. So it's just these four teams. It's gonna be a good final. It's probably gonna be Borussia Dortmund versus FC Bayern if I had to guess, but we will see. Other than that, we have not lost any other game except for the PSG game, and of course, PSG, an extremely good team as well. They have won the Champions League many, many times. Over, let's see where I can look for the, is it profile maybe? There we go. The PSG has won 3 of the last 4. We know PSG's good. So losing to them only by a goal though is not too bad. Everything else we have not lost. We actually have not lost a game in the league since the Nuremberg, the one we don't talk about, the one we don't mention, the unexplainable. And we have not lost since then. We've had a few draws though, so we've had a few slip-ups maybe is the best way to put it. In fact, our last 2 games have both been draws. But we have also had quite a few injuries lately. Some pretty big ones, too. We've had 2 guys out with collarbone injuries. We will take a look at that here in just a moment. In fact, actually, let's go and take a look at that now before we get too far along with things. First up, I mean, Natman's just now coming back from an injury. Zawadzki's been out for a very long time with a broken collarbone. Oster just got a broken collarbone like a week ago or something like that, so he's going to be out for 2 to 4 weeks. And then Gustin, who is our replacement for Natman on that right-hand side, is now also injured for 7 days to 3 weeks. So thankfully Natman came back just in time for Gustin to get injured, I guess. But we were definitely getting some pretty big injuries, unfortunately. It is what it is. Let's take a look at our transfers, though. Nothing really to speak of here. We'll take a look at this screen, though. And I guess the first one we want to look at, I'll move my face over if I can remember to move it back. We have sold Nayachev. Nayachev is gone. He was playing as a backup defender role for us, honestly. He was playing as our rank 4 central defender because we'd had some other defensive midfielders that I thought were going to be playing better than him. So we moved him down to a defensive center back role. And, you know, since we weren't really playing him and somebody came in for an offer for him, it was worth getting, you know, 50-something mil for him. I mean, we paid 5.75 mil and we got almost a, you know, 10x increase on that value there. So not too bad, I think. Good turn. I mean, as you can see, he only played 9 times for us so far this year. It's not that he's been a bad player. He's been a great player. It's just, I don't think he's going to have the potential that we're looking for. He was basically kind of hitting his peak potential, and I think we can get players that might be a little bit better overall. And again, it's money in the bank. So sometimes we've got to take advantage of this Wonder Kid distribution center that I keep calling it. Because we're not developing the Wonder Kids, we're not creating the Wonder Kids ourselves. We're not a Wonder Kid, you know, development center necessarily. We're distributing them. We're getting them from other people, developing them just a little bit, and then sending them back out again. Also, we do have Acosta out on loan currently. He was not really playing that much for us lately, and I want to get him a little more game time. See if we can get a little more value from him. He probably will be a player that we will sell on either next year or something like that. Botson also out on loan. I decided that Micah was just looking like he was going to develop a little bit better than Botson, or at the very least, they're pretty similar. And so we decided to just go ahead and move Watson out on loan, get him some more development, see how he develops, and another team where he can get lots of game time. We'll continue to develop Maiga here, and then whichever one of those looks like they end up, just getting that development that we need, we'll probably hold on to that one and let go of the other one. So another reason why we let Watson and Acosta go out on loan is because neither one of them would qualify for homegrown at clubs. So there's no reason to keep them here. And finally, June Abe here, which you might not know about. Did we? Okay, you don't know about him. We'll take a look at him. He's out on loan. Spoiler alert. People you guys might not know about. I think, yeah, I want to show y'all guys Adrian Rodriguez here. But first up, we got Jules Fall here. He comes in here as a 2.5 star current ability, could be as high as 5-star potential defensive midfielder. We're going to be playing him as a defensive midfielder primarily. Although right now, because of the injury to Zawadzki, he is playing as a backup on that midfield on the right-hand side. So pretty decent player. He's got some good physicals, good vision, good determination, good bravery. Work rate's not bad, honestly. I mean, he's got some, for 17, he was 17 when we got him, I believe. He's already supposedly worth up to 90 million pounds here, which is kind of crazy. And we picked him up for 22.5. So he was a little bit more of a gamble than I had been doing. But I feel like he was a gamble that even if we only sold him for 50 mil someday, that's still double profit. So that's the story of the day. So I'm trying to get guys in for relatively cheap that we know we can sell on for some sort of profit. Speaking of which, Castro is a player that I brought in. I have no intention of playing him in the first team. That doesn't mean we won't, but just right now, I have no intention of playing him in the first team. I did not get him for the first team. I got him because he's only cost us 8.25 mil. And I think with a player that's 2.5 star current ability, 4-star potential, I think we could easily sell him on for double, maybe triple money someday. So we literally brought this guy almost entirely for the purposes of flipping for some more money, which is why he's out on loan right now. Try to get some more game time out there. We'll continue to develop him a little bit, and then maybe someday sell him on for 30, 40 mil. Who knows? We'll see. Even if we only sell him for 20 mil, that's still double profit, right? So I think for the price that we got him for, he was worth the pickup, even if we don't plan on playing him ourselves. And then finally, June Abe here. He comes in here from Dynamo, and he is a player that only cost us 6.5 mil, as you can see, so not a gamble at all, honestly, by that nature. And he's already potentially worth as much as 76 mil. 2.5 star current ability, 5-star potential. Left winger is literally what he's here for. So 19-year-old Japanese player. He's already had 3 caps for Japan and a goal for Japan, like proper caps, so not under 21s. So he looks like he's going to be a solid player. And again, for the price, I would have paid, 20, 30 mil for this guy for the potential he looks like he's got. And we got him for 6.5. So that was a bit of a steal, if you ask me. Other than that, we did just get some money from our sale of Saru. We just got 40 mil because he's played 20 games for Newcastle. So that is nice to get that money coming in. And honestly, the Saru money is keeping us afloat, right? We are at 59 mil. Between Niachev and Saru, we are golden, right? We have 250 million pounds. We have £250 million in our transfer budget that we are not spending. Well, I say we're not spending. We're spending on cheap guys, inexpensive guys, nobody big. We're going to have the vast majority of this money is just going to be sitting there, and it's going to expire at the end of the season because we just don't need to spend it right now. As long as we can keep this bank account positive, I am happy with that. Quick thing about bank account being positive, it probably will go away soon, but not yet because they are still searching for a place to build us a 50,000 seat capacity stadium, but no news on that as of right now. Honestly, it might not come up before we end this series, which is a shame, but it would have been nice to have. Other than that, we have one more transfer I'm working on right now. This guy Hussein, center back. He looks all right. I mean, I don't know when 1.5 star current, could be as high as 4.5 star. We don't know. Again, another guy that's really just cheap. If he doesn't work out for us, we could flip him someday. But he's 6'4". Nice to have tall center back. So we shall see what he can turn into. But even if it doesn't work out for us, again, we're only paying up to 11 mil for him. I think we could flip double that someday. Other than that, that's it. It's a lot of transfers. What's the problem with the voice? Is there a problem with my voice? I don't know. My voice says I've been doing recordings all day, so I don't think there's been any problems that I've noticed. I don't know. Let's see. 1 second. Sorry. I guess I can turn on my own stream up here. Let's see. Oh, wow. That is weird. I don't know. Well, I appreciate you saying something, but I actually have no idea. Let me give me a second to. Can I hear myself now? Testing, testing, testing. Yeah, I don't know. That's hopefully is it working now? Oh, everything's frozen on. Of course, now I can't hear myself talk because my stream is delayed. Oh, it's not talking. Oh my gosh, come on, stream. Don't be delayed. Well, phooey. I don't know why. I literally have been recording all day and no issues whatsoever. Why is it when I turn on the stream, it suddenly decides to be goofy? I think my cable on my my Go XLR might be going bad. Oh, I think it's good now. Okay. I can't hear myself for some reason. So whatever I did made it where I can't hear myself, which is really weird. All right, cool. I think I can hear now. We're good. Let me just make sure. Okay. Sorry about that. Thanks for the heads up and sorry for the delay. We're back. Hopefully it sounds okay now. I will have to get a new cable or something. I think something's wrong with that cable, the USB cable, because I've noticed that if I accidentally like move my leg over and bump it, like the whole Go XLR just kind of just dies on me. I hope it's not the Go XLR itself, because that would be kind of expensive to replace. A cable is cheap to replace. The entire box is not cheap. Okay, let me know if it goes bad again, I guess, and we'll go from there. All right, back into the game. Up next is we're playing Cologne here, and then we'll play RB Leipzig. So a couple, I think, tough games, right? Cologne is... Actually, I thought they were higher than they are. They're 12th. RB Leipzig is 3rd at the moment. As you can see, we are in 2nd place behind FC Bayern by 2 points, only ahead of them by on goal differential by 1 point. So they have played very, very well. Now we have only the one loss. They've got 3 losses, but we do have 6 draws to their 2. So you got to kind of take that into context. On the the Champions League side of things, we are 3rd coming out of the league phase. So we only lost the 1 game against PSG, who is just barely squeezed into the qualifying section here. So we'll be playing that here in a bit. Yeah, thank you again. Cool. Well, then let's get going here and let's move along. Again, sorry for the delay trying to get the audio fixed. Usually, I like I said, when I record stuff, I can usually notice the difference. I guess maybe I bumped it or something. I'll make an effort to look at it later. The only other thing I can think of is I did spill a drink on my Go XLR a couple days ago, but I think that would have been more noticeable than the cable. So I think the cable might be what the problem is. So. All right, let's move along. I think we've got 2 days left until we get to the next game. So we want to get to that here in just a moment. Let's go ahead and praise the boys for their training. And I wonder if... Now, to be fair, I haven't checked every single minute of my recordings. I only check like a little bit of them just to make sure everything's still okay. I don't literally watch the entire recording again because that would take way too much of my time. It would be sad to find out that some of my recordings have been corrupted in the sound halfway through them. I always check like the beginning and the end, right? I check the very beginning as I'm like cutting some of the filler stuff off the beginning, and I check the very end before I put the outro on. And so I always know that the beginning and the end is okay. I just don't necessarily watch the video back for all the middle bits. I might have to go find some of my recordings for the last few days and make sure that they are also not sounding like I'm underwater. I mean, it did rain today. Maybe I am underwater. I don't know it. All right, cool. Get all that done. These injuries are going to kill us this season, I think. We are definitely struggling. Zawadzki is... Him being out has definitely made things a little bit different. I think he's a solid player, and we definitely want to keep him around as much as we can, so definitely a disappointment. Which formation does your team line up in? We're just doing a 4-4-2. That is the entirety of our formation, 4-4-2. We have not changed since day one. Have not touched the formation since day one. No, we're 4-4-2. So that's the whole point of this series is I'm forcing myself to play the entirety of it all in a single formation because I've never played 4-4-2 before, and so I was like, you know what, I'm going to force myself to play 4-4-2, and we are not allowed to deviate. That's the shtick of the series. That's the gimmick of the series, is to force myself into a single formation, which actually has been kind of fun because it does mean that I can explicitly recruit for the single formation that I plan to play the entire time. Recruit, develop, everything. And so I would not be surprised if I pick another formation in FM25 and do something similar again then, because it has worked out quite nicely. It's also interesting that we came to Germany, which apparently is the right place to come for 4-4-2, because 90% of the people we play against are also playing 4-4-2s. All right, looks like we got Hussein. Again, not much of a gamble there. 11 mil for somebody who I think we can at least sell on for 20 mil someday. Probably 30 mil. I don't think as much of a gamble at all. Let's see here. So I've actually got an entire formation here without Zawadzki, just because I'm like, I have my formation or my lineup, and then I'm like, oh, we got the Zawadzki injury. I've got to plan around that. So that's where Micah comes in here, and then actually Fall comes in here as his backup. But as you can see, we've also got other injuries at the moment, so I've got to play around with. So 6 comes in for Ozturk, and then Natman's back in, only 45 minutes. We're going to have to bring Vergara on as a backup for him, I believe. So we'll bring Johnson on for Vergara. Vergara is going to be our backup there. Schultz here, we came in from our under squad, our under 19 or something like that squad. He's going to come in as a backup center back here. And then Zawadzki's not back yet, so I guess we'll just bring Alvarez in as another option somewhere here. And we'll go with that. We're kind of slim pickings though. But yeah, we'll have to remember to bring Natman out of here at 45-minute mark. We'll bring Vergara in for him, and that should be okay. Oh, I see what I misread what you were saying. Yeah, in attack, I mean, yeah, everybody's going to move up a bit. There's going to be a lot more attackers on that side, especially with the inverted wingers. It's fine. Wow, it's one of the few formations in Germany that is not a 4-4-2. All right, there's Horvat with the ball. Not able to keep control, but here he comes back with it again. Back to Blanco. Blanco gets it up to Hanses 6 with the ball. Cars, easy goal for Cars. His 8th goal of the season already. Yeah, our wingers tuck inside alongside our strikers. So we have basically 4 guys in the box. And then our fullbacks, I guess actually technically playing as wingbacks, are pushing up the side. So yeah, we definitely have 6 men in attack. Even our defensive midfielders, though, sometimes, despite the fact that we're playing them as defensive midfielders, which is the one difference from a traditional 4-4-2, I kind of allowed myself to go away for deviate from a traditional 4-4-2 by making these defensive midfielders as opposed to proper midfielders, even though they're playing as defensive midfielders, because quite frankly, in this version of FM24, defensive midfielders are just really strong right now. That's kind of the reason I went that route. They still get up inside the box a lot as well. So yes, the wingbacks definitely push up. The inverted wingers definitely get inside. I mean, when Zawadzki's playing out here, because Zawadzki is normally a striker, but I pulled him out here as an inverted winger, and he gets inside here and gets scores all the time. So does the left side. So we definitely get a lot of goals from our front four, if you will. These guys definitely play more as attacking, wingers, kind of almost play like they're up here, whatever. But it all works out. And defensively, we're very strong. We don't give up a ton of goals usually. And there's the random off game that will give up like some crazy number of goals, but we don't give up very many goals overall. I've been quite impressed with this formation. It has worked out very nicely. Corvette, out the thing. Yeah, 4-4 does a good job in hybrid. Yeah, for sure. It does. And I personally just like two strikers. I don't know. I've always liked two striker formations. Because when I'm recruiting, I'm always finding strikers. And if you only have a single striker formation, it's just like, oh man, I got like 3 or 4 strikers and I got to sit 3 of them. It's like, at least with 2 of them, I can get some good rotation on them. And so I like having 2 strikers. Occasionally, if you don't have enough room for all 3 strikers, you can run attacking midfielder. You can pull a striker back to an attacking midfield spot, and it's effectively the same thing, right? Same player can just play a little bit further back. Or in this case, we're playing a couple of our strikers as wingers as well, like Zawadzki's out there on the wing when he's not injured. All right, might get back to Johnson. Come on, guys. This should be an easy game for us. We should win this by like 3 goals. Good to see Natman back, although again, we can only play him 1/2 today. Let's get at least another goal before we have to bring Natman off. Natman with the ball. Gets it back over to Paolini. Bad pass, Paolini, buddy. You've played pretty well so far for this season. And that was a pretty bad pass. Wow. An unusual goal. I don't think he was offsides. I think that counts. Oh, it was. I didn't see it. I missed the offsides. I mean, I see him back there now. Okay, I just didn't see when he released the ball. To be fair, I was looking over there and not at that player. As you can see, we're still playing Pereira in goal. He's done all right for us. Been a pretty good pickup for us. He's quite a bit taller. He's 6'6". That's it's nice to have a 6'6" goalkeeper. Whereas Valenti was only 6'2". Only 6'2". Oh, come on, 6. There we go. Good job, 6. It's crazy that 6 is our backup striker right now. Because Osterg is just playing lights out, except that he got injured. And so 6 comes in as a backup. He's like a 4-star backup. I love it. We have a lot of strong depth at striker right now. For one of your fullback players to move inside, I think lining up 3-2-5 in formation possession causes less counterattack danger. Yeah, that's possible. You might be right. Alrighty. I mean, things are going well, but I know we're capable of better. And we are going to go ahead and bring out Natman for Vergara. And that's the only change we'll make. Got to make sure Natman is safe. Because his backup, Gustin, is not he's currently injured. So we got to keep our guys healthy. One thing I will say, if you're new to the series, the The other philosophy I have is no loans. We do not do loans. All a loan is somebody who's taking a spot from somebody else on my team that could be developing for my team. That's how I view loans. Now, we did doing loans early on when you're like low level, fine. But when you get up to the Premier League levels, loans are only taking time away from my player who I want to develop on my team to get homegrown at club, to get, lots of game time, and to become, a solid player. So we do not do loans at all, period. And honestly, that's a philosophy I carry with all my games. When we get to the Premier level, kind of the top end league, because I'd rather develop my players for the future than develop somebody else's players. And maybe I might win some more games today if I go get a loan from somebody else who's a better player. But then that player is going to leave at the end of the season and my team is worse, right? Whereas if I keep playing my player, take a few extra losses maybe, well then next year I'm got a much better player. So definitely do that. And we're playing people, at least initially, based off of potential. We're playing the guys that have the highest potential most of the time because we want them to develop. We're trying to make a long-term amazing team as opposed to a short-term I can win today team. So those are my kind of philosophies there. Again, loans are great. If you're in the Vanarama National League, absolutely get loans. You can't afford to get good players anyway, and the players you do bring in aren't going to be developed enough to get you to the Premier League, right? Very, very rarely do you get a player in the Vanarama National League that's going to last all the way to the Premier League. I've had it happen a couple of times, but once you get to Champions League, Premier League, stuff like that, you got to really seriously consider what those loans are actually doing. Is winning today worth not developing a player for tomorrow, kind of thing? Hey, Joseph, how's it going? Just started watching F1 Manager series. You still going to do that? I'm going to do that as soon as they fix the game. It is broken right now. F1 Manager is broken, and I'm annoyed that they have not fixed it yet. But as soon as they fix the game, I will definitely be doing some F1 Manager stuff. But it is not worth doing right now because the hoops that you have to jump through to make it competitive are ridiculous. You have to forcibly, if you were going to go play F1 Manager right now and try to make it competitive, you have to tell yourself, I cannot use my hours, my CFD hours. I can't use any of that stuff because the AI doesn't use CFD hours right now. They don't develop parts properly. They only develop a couple parts. It is so poorly broken. If we were to go play right now, you could win in season number 2, and what's the fun of that? So I'm not touching F1 Manager until the company decides to fix it. And it's a little annoying that it's been out for a couple weeks now, and they've done one patch that tried to fix something, but then it just broke other things. So yeah, we'll get back to that someday. All right, sorry, enough talking. I'm blabbing on a little bit. I guess that's the nature of live streaming, is that sometimes you get distracted. Horvat is playing poorly. We're bringing LaMonica in for you. I mean, Maiga's not playing well either. Let's bring Fall in. Let's see what Fall can do. Fall were technically brought in for as a defensive midfielder for the future, but he can play on the right-hand side. And again, with Savatsky being out, we're going to try to get him some game time here. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're on a creative team, brand new season, yeah, you might not win the first season out, but by the time you get to the second season, you will have outdeveloped Red Bull, which is stupid. You should not be outdeveloping Red Bull with a brand new creative team, team, whatever. So it's a little annoying. It is one of those things, though. They'll fix it. I don't want to speak too harshly of other developers because, I mean, as I've mentioned before, I am a software engineer myself. I understand bugs happen. I get it. I don't want to judge too harshly, but I would like a little bit more of an update about what's going on, just because it's been a little bit quiet since the patch from, was it last Friday or something like that, or was it even Friday before that? It's been a few days since they last gave us an update about what's going on. You're a Fenerbahce fan. Fenerbahce vice president is also the owner of Hull City, so I like to make careers in the English Championship, especially managing Hull City is fun for me. Oh, you're a Fenerbahce fan. Yeah, we started at, we started at, I forget what team we started at. We ended up at Trabzonspor, though, for a while, and that was a lot of fun. So I'm familiar with Fenerbahce in that sense, I guess. I see you play FM2. I can't wait for the new FM and the new... Oh, yeah, the new engine's going to be good. I actually have not seen anything about the new engine, and I kind of want to keep it that way. I kind of want to get the game and just be surprised by the new engine without seeing it on somebody else's YouTube, right? So I kind of avoid, I don't know if they've even released anything about the new engine yet, but if they do release something about the new engine, I'm probably just not going to watch any other YouTubers because I just want to be like surprised by the new engine and be like, oh, wow, this is amazing. Or, you know, whatever. So we'll see how it goes. We don't like Traps and Sport? Yeah. I mean, that was the whole point of this series was I'm forced to play 442, and then I started as a journeyman with 0 experience. And the only teams that would give me any sort of chance were teams in Turkey. So I started in Turkey, and we went to Traps and Sport. We won the league in Traps and Sport for a couple times. Traps and Sport refused to let me go get coaching courses because they're like, if you go get a coaching course, you leave. So I said, okay, fine, I'll leave. It was like, you know, it was so stupid. And the worst thing about Traps and Sport, and probably any team in Turkey, quite frankly, is that I was able to bring in amazing players, but every player you bring in Turkey forcibly had to have a release clause. And we lost so many good players. In fact, I was going to show you guys, but I couldn't find the email. Like 6 of the players we had at Traps and Sport are in the top 50 players in the world right now. We had 6 of the best players in the world right now at Traps and Sport, and we couldn't hold on to them because of stupid release clauses. It was so annoying. That's why we came to Germany, or we left. I should say we left Turkey's because I couldn't handle giving up all my amazing Warner kids. So thankfully now here in Germany, we can get rid of the release clauses because people actually want to stay here. Where did we start at? Let's see here. I forget the actual first team. Factorio. So we started at Factorio, which is in League 2 Red Group or whatever. Pushed them all the way up to the Super League. Left them to go to Traps and Sport. We're there for 4 years. Obviously won first. Developed amazing players. And then we just left because they wouldn't let me grow or do anything. And we've been at Wolfsburg ever since. Don't go to Spain. Okay, well, thankfully I didn't go to Spain. We had an opportunity to go to Juventus, but I'm very happy that we stayed at Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg has a very interesting problem. When we came to Wolfsburg, they were so far negative on the bank account. So we're having to do this thing where we just leave buckets of money in the transfer budget. I can't spend the transfer budget. I've only once have I spent the transfer budget. And that was when they explicitly said, as part of the club vision or whatever, is like, hey, you have to spend your transfer budget. I'm like, okay. So I spent 250 million pounds that year. But other than that, we have brought in and we have just held on every single time. What just happened? Oh, we're getting a bunch of spammers, bot spammer. I don't know why bots target small streamers. It's annoying. But if we go look at our transfer history, for example, the first year we got here, I think it was this one. No, not that one. It was this one. So we got, about 41 million to the positive here. We brought another 130 million to the positive here. Another 70 mil or 90 mil, I should say, to the positive there. And then here's the big one. Here's the one we spent. We're like, spend your original transfer budget. All right, okay. So I spent a lot of money that year. And then again, this year, though, we're back to, bringing in another 90 mil, basically, to the positive. So most of the time we've been here, we have just been sitting on transfer budget that just sits there and does nothing. It's kind of annoying, but it's kind of different. But it's also like, it's an interesting project. That's the reason I stayed here, because I'm like, you know what? I'm forced to develop wonder kids that I can sell in order to stay afloat, as opposed to just going out and buying amazing players, which is kind of fitting what I want to do anyway. All right. We won that game. Let's get to the RB Leipzig game. Well, how many days? 6 days? Okay, we don't need to really rest anybody right now. Can I just ban all these people? Ban. I'm enjoying this. Is fun. Actually, don't ban people very often. If somebody gets caught in a ban, I apologize. But apparently I just got bot spammed in my chat for Twitch. And that's annoying. And I just want them to all go away. I'm really annoyed by this. I have 757 followers on Twitch right now. And I'm like, those are not real. I got like bot spammed a few days ago. And it annoys me because, to me, as somebody who wants to know that I've accomplished something, when I know that 99% of the followers following me are fake, I haven't accomplished anything. And it's so annoying. Oh, good. They're doing it again. Like, can I just... What in the world? I should make it like subscriber only or something. Look, why can I not ban you? Oh, it's not letting me ban anymore. It's annoying. Oh, go away, people. Whoever the bots are, can go die in a fire. I'm just saying. Just go die in a fire. Last year, in the match we played Transport fans came down to the field and attacked our players. Well, that's no good. I don't condone violence especially in a sporting match. I mean, violence if you're protecting your family, fine. Violence in a sporting match, no thank you. That's stupid. Yeah, basically doing a journeyman. Yeah, doing a journeyman. Started as nothing, and we're going to try to win. Right now, we're just trying to win the Champions League, essentially. Although with the next FM just around the corner, even if we do go ahead and win the Champions League this year, for example, we will we'll just keep staying at this team just to see how good we can get it. Because if you look at the potential for our squad has the potential to be one of the best teams in the world, right? Easily. But, we're trying to develop that. And so that's the part of the fun I want to have. So like I said, even if we, sure, you guys can handle that, whatever. Zavatsky resumes full training. He's back. Nice. Can I go back to banning people now? In case you don't know, I do stream double on Twitch and YouTube, so that's the reason I'm talking about Twitch. Usually I have more people watching on Twitch than YouTube. It's a little bit backwards today. As far as football managers. When I'm doing like Farming Simulator, more people watch on YouTube. It really depends on the game that I'm playing. Every single player on our team was a wonder kid when we got them. That has been the fun part about this. Every single player has been a wonder kid. They're not still labeled a wonder kid because obviously some of them have grown up, but they were all wonder kids at one point in time. Which is a lot of fun to develop. Especially like guys like Horvat here. He came in as a wonder kid and we had to completely train him as a left winger, and now he's played great there. Like he did not know how to play left wing at all. Fully trained him over there, and now he's excellent over there. I love doing that kind of stuff too, because then it gives you the opportunity to mold the team however you want to mold them. We've had a few that have worked out really, really well. We've had a few that we've sold on that are now considered elite, world-class, players. But again, we have to have the money. And so somebody offers me 150 million pounds for a player. It's not like I can say no to that. Don't get me wrong. It would have been nice to keep, Saru that we had, but he's just worth too much to us, not on our team. Don't ban me. If you talked in Twitch, you're going to follow me on Twitch now? I'm only banning people that are commenting, like spamming Discord stupidness. But if for some reason it's not letting me ban people right now. Yeah, it's not letting me ban. Oh well. I won't ban you then. Can I just turn off chat? Quick, ban, call me Ghostface. I'm just kidding. How do I turn off? Oh, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. It's not a big deal. Nobody's watching on Twitch that's getting bothered by the spam chat right now anyway, I suppose. Or not enough people are watching. If you are bothered by it, I apologize. But yes, thank you for the follow. Call me Ghostface or AKA Joseph Lena. What is going on with Maiga here? This is the second time this year that Maiga has been out apparently drinking at a bar. Okay, dude. Yeah, you just got yourself a one-way ticket off the Steam. That's how that's going to work. You are not going to be playing for me if you're going to be out at a bar instead of getting ready for a very big match coming up today at RB. Like, yeah, seriously, dude, you're done. Like, I don't even care. Zavatsky's back. Is Zavatsky back for real? Zavatsky is back for real. Yeah, he's good. So, yeah, you are gone, my friend. Let's go back to our tactics. Let's go back to the now including Zavatsky version. And Maiga, you are off the bench. Instead, we'll make Fall the backup there, and we'll bring Rodriguez in there. Maiga, you can go down to squad 2. I don't want to look at you. You are apparently not worth my time. So you play games with me, and I will play games right back. All right, Ozturk, or no, 6 comes in for Ozturk. Do we want to bring Elia in? Cars should be okay for now. We'll bring Elia in later. Alvarez, you can sit on the bench. Gustin, same thing as before. We're gonna have to bring in Johnson, I think, as a center back, so that Vargara can come off the bench if we need him. And we'll just bring in Schultz in here as our backup center back. All right, cool. Get ready for RB Leipzig. It's very strange. Our players were punished for trying to protect themselves. Well, that's not good. That happens a lot in the world today, that people that are trying to do the right thing end up being the ones that get punished, which is really strange. Don't understand it sometimes. But I guess, I don't know. I guess if you're going to have a zero tolerance policy for violence of any kind, even if you're trying to protect yourself, then you're technically violating that zero tolerance policy, which is, I don't know, zero tolerance policies definitely have holes in them, right? They're not perfect. All right, Zavatsky can play 45 minutes. We'll get him played, and then we'll bring in Jules Fall. And Maiga is no more. We were developing to be a starter for us. It's not my fault he decided to go get drunk twice this year. One time? Okay, fine. I'll call that a fluke. Twice? No, thank you. He's God. It's going to be a tough game. RB Leipzig is a very good team this year. I mean, look at these top 4. Like, very close at the top 4 here. I mean, the good news is we're pretty much guaranteed to be Champions League next year, no matter what, right? Borussia Dortmund, what happened to them? They have just fallen off big time. But yeah, these top 4 are all pretty much guaranteed to be Champions League next year, no matter what happens. So even if we don't win the league, kind of doesn't matter. Our manager of the season is Marino. Maybe you know. I don't follow enough real life football to know any actual name. I've heard the name Marino. I wouldn't know enough to say, here's why I know the name or here's anything about them. But I think I've definitely heard the name. Maybe I heard Zealand or somebody say it on one of their YouTube videos or something. All right, well, I mean, we're heading towards a draw right now, but hopefully we can figure something out here in the second half. 0 highlights so far. He is GOAT. Well, when you're both saying it, then that probably means it's true. I'm actually going to look him up in a second. Ooh, good save. Good save. Even if it was against us. Credit where credit is due. All right, let's get some subs. Oh, I forgot to bring Zavatsky out. Fall comes in for Zavatsky. And I think Napkin can play 75 minutes today. So we'll leave him out there a little longer. Blanco has not played very well, but our backup there is Schultz. I'd really only like to bring him in if there's like an injury. So let's just leave it as is for now. Let's just play it out, and we will sub at the 60-ish minute mark. All right, let's go ahead and get Natman out just because he's on a yellow. Paolini's not played like amazingly well. I'd like to bring Elia in here. Try to get us some fresh legs here. I'm gonna wait 10 more minutes. We'll bring Elia in here in 10 more minutes with his fresh legs and speed. I'm hoping he'll get us a late score here. Or we'll get one right now. Alfredo with the throw in. Horvat with the ball back to Alfredo. Over to Hanses. Hanses to Rodriguez. I didn't think that was going in. That's why I was like, I was like, what? I did not think that was going in. The angle on that did not look that good. That curved just enough. Wow. All right. Thank you, Rodriguez. I mean, I'm still going to bring Elia in because I'd like to get him in here anyway, but we'll bring in here, get him some fresh legs in here, and then let's bring Horvat out. I want to get LaMonica some game time. Actually, you know what? Cancel that. Undo. Let's bring you in from Alfredo. Alfredo, get him some rest. I think that's okay. Cool. Happy with that. You're a Real Madrid fan? Nice. I'm not. I need to pick a team. I need to find a team that I can start rooting for. I don't know. I haven't. It's personally, I'd probably pick one of those teams that's like an underdog or something like that in the Premier League. Something crazy like that. Somebody who's not been there for very long, you know, some new coming up from the Champions League or even coming all the way up from the lower leagues, made it all the way to the Premier League. What's the one that is it Watford? Is that who? Ryan Reynolds support? I forget. I don't remember now. It's somebody like that. That's not Watford. It's I forget the name of it. I forget who he does. Yeah, something like that. Some random team like that that somebody like famous supports. That might be why it's cheer on. All right, cool. Well, we did it. We got the result we needed. That's a good win, actually. Against RB Leipzig, that's a really good win. They have done extremely well. All right, next match, 7 days. Augsburg, who is currently 17th. Okay, so that should be an easy game. Should be able to do a little bit of rotation. I'm really hoping our guys come back from injury very, very soon. Really need Osterk to get back out. Osterk was, before he got injured, the #1 scorer in the Bundesliga. He still is, actually, technically. Barely. So hopefully he can come back. If you like a winning team, then go with Real Madrid. Wrexham, that's what it was. I think I said Watford. I knew it started with a W. I think that's what my brain went. Wrexham, yeah. You guys were talking about Marino. What's his first name? I mean, I feel like I've heard of Jose Marino, but would he be a scout now? That would be if he's a manager. It is well, so he's a scout now? What? Why would he be a scout now? Okay, it's interesting. So yeah. Oh, I mean, that's a pretty good pedigree, I guess. I mean, Chelsea, Inter, Real Madrid, Man United, Tottenham, Roma. Yeah, that's pretty decent pedigree. Is he Roma? I guess you just said he's at Fenerbahce, right? Is what you just said. But was he at Roma most recently? Yeah, he turned into a scout. That's funny. Well, there you go. Awesome. FC Milan legend. Yeah, he was at Roma. Okay, so I mean, assuming it was because it said 2021. Obviously, this game started in 2023, but would have been funny if he actually went to Fenerbahce here too in the sim. That'd be like future prediction there. But no, he just goes to be a scout. I should get him as a scout then. You know what? Can I hire him as a scout just for fun? Oh, sorry. I spelled his name wrong, didn't I? Mourinho. Can I recruit you as a scout? Oh, he's 72 years old. My goodness. I doubt he'll come to join us as a scout. I'll give you whatever money you want. In fact, we'll give you an extra. We'll give you an extra 1,000. Let's bring him in as a scout. Because why not? Wait, what did I just bring him in as? I did say scout, right? I don't think I actually paid attention. I just said yes. I might be bringing him as a assistant manager or something. Who knows? Oh well. CR7, a coach in your save. You're gonna have to spell his name because again, I don't know people's names as far as like what their nicknames would be. I don't follow real life football enough to know anything. I feel bad about that, but it just is what it is. I barely follow American sports these days, let alone international sports. I mean, I've heard of like international players, right? Like I know Mbappe and Ronaldo and things like that. Like I've heard of the big ones, right? I'm not like completely living under a rock, but I couldn't tell you much about them beyond, you know, a little bit of who they've played for or maybe what they look like. Oh, you are talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay, so yeah. And let's see where he's at. He's not. Did I spell his name wrong, or is he just gone? Is he just retired? He must be retired, right? Oh, wait. Is that him? That's not gonna be. Oh, that's a different guy. It's gonna be this one, isn't it? I'm curious who this is, though. Who are you? 27-year-old Brazilian, basically same name. Is he any good? I don't think he's that good. But no, the other Cristiano Ronaldo was, I'm assuming, the other one. He went and played for Al Nassr. Go to transfer. Oh, he goes. Okay. Actually, he would have. Yeah, so he's at Man United in real life right now, I guess, right? And then, did he go to Al Nassr in real life? I actually don't know. I do not know enough to know that. That one I don't know about. But I'm assuming based on the year. Actually, this confuses me. Oh, he must have been out on loan, maybe? 23 and then 22? Like, there's an overlap there, right? He's still at Al Nassr? Okay, cool. I actually didn't know that in real life. Like, I knew he played for, obviously, Juventus. I knew that one. And Real Madrid. I knew those. And I think I'd heard about Man United. I did not know in real life that he had moved to Al Nassr. I had not heard that at all. That's how much I've kept up with some of this, to be fair. So, anyway. Let me see, actually, he doesn't want to come to join us. That's a shame. Oh well, we tried. It would have been funny. Instead, he renews contract with them. I should have offered him more money. I'll teach you all football if you teach me with your videos how to play F1 Manager. I will absolutely love to try to teach you how to play some F1 Manager as soon as they fix the bugs. And I've thought about just playing the game as is anyway, and maybe I will. Here's probably what's going to happen. If by the end of this week they have not fixed the bugs, I will just record some episodes over the weekend anyway, and we'll just move forward. If we win the whole thing fast, then we win the whole thing fast. It is what it is, and then we can always restart it later when they've actually fixed the bugs. Do another run afterwards. So yeah, I'll definitely expect some content for F1 Manager next week, one way or the other. Dude, you've been drunk twice. Like, seriously. No. Where's the "you've been drunk twice" button? I mean, I guess this one. Pound fist. My decision is final. It's probably going to upset my team, but the dude's been drunk. Where's my "you've been drunk twice" button? Like, is that not legitimately a reason to tell somebody go away? It was not even in the options. Ugh, goodness. If this game's going to simulate the idea that somebody could be out at a bar twice late at night, game day, then I should be able to tell them why they're getting dropped from the team. Play the first one and I just bought F1 Manager 24 today. I wish this game was more immersive with stuff like that. Yeah, that would be, yeah, I agree. That would be cool if it was more immersive, stuff like that. Where are we going? Augsburg, coming up. All right, I'm doing too much talking. I mean, not that I'm doing too much talking. I don't mind talking, but I got to keep the game moving in the background, or else we'll never get through this season. I can talk. I just gotta keep going. Okay, let's see the draw here. I sure hope this music is not gonna demonetize me. Let's see here. Who do we want? I mean, honestly, I kind of want somebody tough to begin with, just to get it over with, but Benfica. Okay, well, that was fast. I think we're okay with Benfica. I think we're okay with Benfica. Yeah. I'm trying to remember how we played Benfica last year. Because haven't we played Benfica recently? Let me see. First off, Benfica in the league phase. They were down here. So they 1-4, lost 1, or 1-4, drew 1, lost 3. Okay. So I think we could arguably say that we feel like we could probably take them on based on our current performance. But didn't we play them last year though? Schedule. I thought we did. Yeah, we did. And we beat them 3-0 in that game there. Yeah, okay. So we have played them before. Last time we played them, we beat them. So I think we're okay with the Benfica draw. Make sure my squad is ready for this game coming up. Okay, the only people injury risk are the people that are just coming back from injury, so we're okay. Wish this game was more immersive. Like find them and sit enough for stuff like that. Take your time responding. I'm on my phone. Oh no, yeah. You're good. Honestly, I appreciate the conversation. That's the whole point of live streaming. Otherwise, I could just do this as a recorded game and no problem. But no, the whole point is to enjoy the conversation. However, I will say again, if you are watching on Twitch, I might not be paying attention to Twitch today because of the whole weird bot chat fest over there. I'm just kind of ignoring that entire panel right now. Otherwise, I will get upset because it annoys the crud out of me. Oh, morale manager. I mean, maybe we don't explicitly have to do this all the time, but I'm at this point, it's almost superstition. Because I'm like, what if the one time I don't go through and praise all the guys that have trained well, we lose? Then I'm going to feel like that's the reason we lost. And so it's kind of borderline. Yes, I think it helps because it keeps everybody a little bit happy. It helps our dynamics stay high, but it also is like superstitiously, I'm like, I just can't stop now. How we do it on the promises? 3 days left, 3 days left. Okay, it looks like we're going to pass all of these, I think, which is good. Don't think you can multi-select. I've tried that before, and you cannot praise in multi-select unless I just don't know where it's at. If there is a place that is at, then I have not been able to find it. Severe lack of determination. The dude's been injured with a broken collarbone. How about we cut him a little bit of slack? That's a little bit of a... I feel like that's a little harsh, director of football. Like, the dude's got a broken collarbone. Let him go relax and be a little bit grumpy somewhere. If he wants to go to the bar, I'm okay with it. Because at this point, the dude is, like, suffering. I'll check again when it comes back around and see if we can multi-select. I could have sworn I've checked that many times before and it's never been an option, but it's possible there's been a patch or I just missed it entirely. Hey Corey, how's it going? Alrighty. I need to play our all-star team here in this Benfica game, I would say. Blanco, 4-star player. That was a good pickup that we grabbed him when we did. Elia drops like a football, drops like a football. Yes, perfect. That's what we needed to see. Now we have the freedom to play whoever we want to play. So So here's a question. If a player has the trait, go to coach report. If a player has the trait doesn't enjoy big matches, does that ever go away? Does anybody know? Because Elia would possibly be starting for me right now if it wasn't for this trait right here. But because of this trait, I've only bring him in as a sub or in games that are not big matches, quite frankly. So I don't know if I've ever noticed if this trait will go away at all. Kind of curious about that. I don't think we have anybody in the next gen list this year because we really don't have a lot of actual Wonder Kids. Paulini's a Wonder Kid. Fall's a Wonder Kid. Rodriguez. So we got 3, 4, and 5. Oh, Ostrik's still Wonder Kid. So we got 5. But Ostrik's too old, I think, for the next gen list, right? I think that ends at 19. I mean, like I said before, all of these guys were Wonder Kids when we got them. They're just aged up at this point. You might be able to with mentoring. Ah, okay. I wonder. Huh. You know what? I have never thought about that. If we go to mentoring, I kind of just usually let my assistant manage this, but what if we grabbed somebody who likes big matches? Does Zavatsky, do you like big matches? Relishes big matches, yes. So if we grab Zavatsky and we make sure that Elia is there, although he might be listed as a... Why did I not add him? Oh, oh, there we go. I had to click the button. Just average effect from group. Yeah, he might pick it up. We'll see if he picks it up. It'd be cool if he did. We can get rid of that from, kind of learn from Zavatsky there. At the very least, having all 4 of our strikers in the same group, probably a decent idea. It's really hard to usually sell it. I mean, I would sell him. I would absolutely sell him, but look at this guy, okay? Tell me, outside of doesn't like big matches, that somebody with 19 acceleration, 18 agility, 18 pace, his finishing's not great, but those 3 stats alone means he's going to be running circles around the defense, especially if I bring him on like as a sub last 20 minutes of a game when he's fresh legged and everybody else is not. I mean, those are some ridiculously good stats, and if we could ever get his finishing up, this guy would be like the perfect striker. Again, other than the fact that he doesn't like big matches. So that's the one thing. Johnson wants a contract. I mean, I would definitely like to give you a contract. Can you just wait till the end of the year? Yes. Okay, good. Kick the can down the road. Alrighty. So let's go bring on our team. I guess I can get rid of the Zavatsky one now. All right, Ozturk is not back yet, so we'll bring 6 back in for you. How you looking, Cars? Cars looks okay. Horvat. Okay, Zavatsky, you can play 45 minutes. We'll have to bring you a sub in later. Hansis, just make sure everybody's okay for this matchup. Don't need anybody risking injury today. And then we will bring in... Fall will be the backup, obviously, there. Ostrich, we just need to bring somebody else for there. Oh, Mike is still on the list. I didn't actually save it from before. That's my problem. So Fall goes there. Rodriguez goes there. I just need to get Maiga off this list entirely. And then we'll just bring Alvarez on just as an extra spot there. Gustin can play 75 minutes. Okay, perfect. Let's go. Benfica. He is good, but not show up in finals. Yeah, no, you're right. He might not show up in big games, which is the reason why I've kind of not played him in those. But honestly, you still need a good player for like the other games, right? It's still nice to have a good player on the bench that you could bring in for random things. Hey, we're playing against a 4-4-2. I might sell him, though. He's going to be worth a lot of money. Probably worth selling at some point. Truth be told, I played him this year because I didn't have a backup striker in that spot that I wanted to sub him out for. I'll just have to look for another striker at some point. Just because he hates big matches doesn't mean he can't still do okay, right? Like, it's not like he's just going to sit there and do nothing. He just doesn't play as well. Hans is with the ball here. Hans has been a good pickup for us. Horvat now with it. Gets it over to Alfredo on this left-hand side. Come on, Alfredo. Lots of space. Lots of space. Get it inside. Come on. Oh, Zavatsky. I thought he had it. I thought he had it. Oh. How many... We have seen Zavatsky score that many times. Come on. Oh, be careful, guys. Hands us with the ball. Oh, 6. That was close. Back over to 6. 6 gets it over to Zawadzki on the right-hand side. Zawadzki, come on. Over to 6. Good goal. He might be offsides. Was he? No. Okay, we're good. It looked like he might have been like a fraction offsides. But we are good. Nope. This guy was playing him on. We're good. Cool. Come on, guys. Just hold on here. We don't really need much. This is the away leg, right? So we don't need much here. We're gonna get a penalty call here? Really? I didn't see it. I totally didn't even see it. All right, fair enough. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen VRA say it's not a penalty before when it's inside the box. Usually that's only if it's on the edge of the box that I've seen them say no to it. Oh, Pereira went the right way. Just didn't get there quick enough. That's right. We don't have to win today's game. We can win in the second leg. We don't have to win today. I mean, he actually did. I think he touched it. I think he got his hands on it. Just wasn't quick enough. Sorry for the audio being loud. For some reason, when I unplugged my Go XLR earlier because of the microphone issues, it turned off my my volume control for the game itself. Hanses with the ball, gets it up to 6. 6 through to Cars here. Cars, come on, buddy. Just kind of gives it up there, but he gets it right back. Cars over to Paolini. Oh, Hanses, I thought he had it. Good save. Really good save. We are more fit than Benfica coming into this game, though. So I would have to think that we can hold on in the second half. I think it's time to dig in. Did we have somebody who had to come out at 45 minutes? I think it was Zavosky, wasn't it? I wish it told you here. Like, why does it not tell you here anymore? I think it was Zavosky that had to come out at 45 minutes. You know what? He's not looking fatigued right now. I'm going to leave him out. It might be a huge mistake, but I'm going to leave him out for now. I know nothing of this game. Is he dislikes big matches red or orange? I think it was orange. I could be wrong, though. Good question. I didn't actually notice the difference, but you might be off to look at it here in a minute. If the symbol is red, then sell him. Fair enough. Even though I watched another YouTuber do Park to Prem series. Is Park to Prem, is that the one that Lelujo was doing? Is he doing Park to Prem or somebody else? It's impossible because of his hidden traits. Gotcha. Okay. Good to know. Goal disallowed. Alright, we'll take it. Yeah, I would say he was offsides. Oh, Work the Space was doing Park to Prem. Okay. I haven't actually watched a lot of Work the Space videos. I mostly watch guys like I've watched a little bit of Zealand. I watched Lelujo. Some of those guys like that. Tom FM. I've watched some of his stuff. All right, we're gonna bring Horvat out. Monica can come in. I do think we need to get Zawadzki out, but he's okay for the moment. I'm gonna risk it. Let's get Natman out. Bring Gustin in. And now he's doing a Tokyo Rising series. Zealand loans. Yeah, Zealand would not agree with my stance on loans. And don't get me wrong. Again, every team below Premier League, I will definitely do loans. I have no problem. I'm not against loans. It's just by the time I get to the Premier League, I want my team, not somebody else's team. That's how I feel about them. Vergara, let's get Vergara out of there on his yellow. And then I do think we need to get Zawadzki. I'm worried if we leave him in too long, we're going to have some problems. Let's go with that. And I think we might be bringing Elia on late to see, even if this is a big game, see if his speed can overcome his not very good in big game-ness. Fredo, good kick. LaMonica in a good spot. Can you get it inside? Oh, Cars. How do you miss that? You gotta reward the ball from LaMonica there, buddy. All right, yeah, we're definitely bringing Cars out after that miss. Elia can come on. Let's go, Elia. I mean, despite the fact that he hates big games, it is kind of nice to be able to bring a 4-star player off your bench. I mean, come on. That's when your bench is possibly better than your starters, depending on how you look at it. I think we're going to feel like we should have won this game. Little bit unfortunate that we did not. I mean, we're okay with the draw. The draw is fine because we could just come home and win it at home and then we move on. But I think we're going to wish we had gotten that extra goal here. It's all right. Oh, we are going to get a late something here. What? Okay. First goal of the season. We'll take it. Oh, I love this game. This game, I hate to love this game and I love to hate this game. It's just so funny sometimes. I don't know that we deserve that one, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Well, mind if I ask me a question about F1 Manager? I do not mind. No, I do not mind. If you want to ask a question about F1 Manager or anything else, I'm okay with that. Usually that was my youth intake. The best player either injury or just like big match. Oh, yeah. Gotcha, yeah. It's always, yeah, you always get a good youth intake and then you go look at their like traits and you're like, oh, like prone to injury or yeah, doesn't like big matches or fickle personality or something like that. It's like, really? Like you're a great player other than this terrible trait that you got. Why? Why do you have to have a terrible trait? Oh, I forgot to send the guys on rest. Oh no. Mistakes. Let's just grab all of you guys, send you on rest for a couple days. And then everybody else can go for a rest for a day. Just anybody that's got some level of increased injury risk. Just make sure they're resting a little bit here. Oh no, you're more than welcome to ask questions about anything. I'm okay with that. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about Myga for a while. Please tell me he sprained his knee ligament after stepping on a curb outside of a bar. That would be an amazing. That would have been an amazing like message here is that he was walking out of a bar late, tripped over a curb, and sprained his knee ligament. That would have been the best. Oh goodness. All right. Well, he's God. He's so God. At least we're gonna be able to get some money for him. I think we could sell him for, even if we like bottom dollared it and got him for 30 mil. How much did we pay for him? Well, I actually paid a lot more for him than I remembered. Well, we're at least going to be able to break even. We'll break even for him, cut our losses, life moves on, no big deal. We can't all be winners, right? All right, so we got another game here in a couple days, and we got the Benfica second leg. I think we do well in the Champions League. I don't think we win it this year. I feel like we might. I mean, it's possible. I'm not saying it's impossible for sure, but it just feels a little bit less probable right this second. So when you start over after the bugs are fixed, are you choosing the same drivers or other ones? I actually, when I start over after the bugs are fixed, I'm probably going to just pick generated drivers. I was thinking about it in the last week or so as I've just not been playing. And I think instead of going with real drivers, I actually kind of just want to go with completely generated drivers just to see if we can develop them. It really depends on if they're good enough, though. If we generate drivers and they're not like good enough to develop, then we might have to go with somebody else. But we'll see. I have to actually kind of see what it looks like. And it's possible. I'm assuming if you quit out and restart multiple times, will it just generate new ones? Maybe I can just do that a few times until I find generated drivers that I actually am willing to develop with. But I kind of was thinking about that because that's how I like to play Football Manager, right? I don't go get, by the time I get to the Premier League and a lot of the games that I play in Football Manager, I've got a team of just nobodies, right? Completely regens, right? None of these guys are real players in real life, except maybe, where is he? Ramaj here. He's real, right? Yeah. That's the only real player we got because he was already here and we just haven't gotten rid of him. Everybody else is a complete regen. So I kind of like the idea of playing a full regen in F1 Manager when I pick it up again. But it really depends on if I can find players that are even worth regenning. We'll see. Or worth developing, I should say, that are regens. All right, let's see if we can do the whole select everybody thing. None of there. I don't see anything over here. If I go into here and go to... I don't think there's any to discuss. Yeah, I don't think there's any sort of praise thing, unfortunately. So it is what it is. No biggie. Now, Zealand used to have a skin for Football Manager 22, maybe it was, that, or might have been 21, something like that. It's been a few years, that allowed you to multi-select and do a full praise across the board. But he has not kept up with that skin, or whoever he paid to do it. I don't think it was actually him making it, obviously. I think he played a programmer to make it for him. Whoever made it, I don't think has kept up with it. Or if he has kept up with it, he's got it under a different name that I'm just not familiar with. So I just haven't found it yet. How many leagues I got in? I have all of Europe in because when I started as a journeyman, I was like, I will go anywhere. So I literally loaded all of Europe, all leagues, all levels, all of Europe. Just before I started the stream, I went back through and made everything view only, although I don't think that changes the number of players, but I did add in the rest of the world. So now, as of right now, when I get to the end of this season, the entire world will be loaded. So... we'll see how much my computer hates me after that. But the entire world, well, I think I left out a couple Asian, like Indonesia or something like that I didn't really care about. But I loaded all of South America. I've loaded, obviously, South Africa. I loaded all of North America, and then I loaded like 4 or 5 of the top leagues in Asia. And then all of Europe is still loaded. So basically the entire world is loaded. Or will be loaded by the end of the season. All right, this is mine. What are they ranked right now? Oh, they're dead last. Okay, this is a good time for us to rotate, just to keep some guys fresh. Shoe. Let's see. Cars, you're good. Ostrich definitely sits out for 6, I think. Yep, that's fine. Horvat, how are you looking? You're good. I would like to rotate Zavatsky, but honestly, I also, we're going to rotate Zavatsky. We're bringing Fall for you. Andres, Paolini are both okay. Actually, we've had a whole week, I guess, of rest since the last game, so seems like everybody's actually okay. So maybe we won't rotate. I think I will bring Valenti in, though. We'll get him some game time here. All right, Schultz, I think, can go back down to the second squad, just to make sure he's getting plenty of game time. I just brought him up here while we had the injuries that we were dealing with. Okay, I'm okay with that. The loading times, yeah, I mean, it's usually only the loading time at the beginnings of months or the beginning of the year are usually slow, but the rest of the time it's actually pretty okay. But obviously, like beginning of a month or around transfer windows, Sometimes the load times are a little bit long there because obviously teams are doing stuff and it's having to keep track of that. But during the course of an actual week, I don't think I've noticed too slow of a load time. To be fair, my computer system is basically the best that you can get. Like, I basically got the best processor and all that stuff. The only thing I could probably do better is get some more memory, but, you know, that's about it. I'm actually surprised. I thought that looked like he was offsides there. No. Eh, it looked like he was offsides there. Who was playing him on? I guess they're not going to show us. Okay, well, whatever. I mean, I'm not complaining. I didn't think that was going to count. It's nice to see Fall get an assist, though. What a shot and what a save. That was a lightning bolt. I have no idea how that goalkeeper saved that. That was impressive on both accounts. Hans is with the ball. Back over to Horvat. Come on, guys. Blanco with it. Come on, Paolini. Paolini up to 6. Fall with it on this right-hand side. He's already got an assist today. Let's get him another one. Up to Fall. Come on, Fall. Was it clean? It might be offsides that time. Still looked good. Glad I caught you live. You got a new viewer here looking forward to the F1 Manager vids. Got to go. My PC is pretty awesome too. Almost 7. Yeah, I spent a lot of money on mine as well, to be fair. But yeah, thanks for joining, Joseph. I hope you can join again, and I definitely look forward to you watching and commenting on some of the F1 stuff and tell me how I'm doing. Thank you again. Good save. Come on, guys. Ooh, I thought we were going to get a takeaway. Oh, I thought he had it the second time. He was trying. Good effort, buddy. I mean, I feel like if we don't win this game by like 3 goals, we're going to feel a little bit silly. This team is dead last in our league. Let's go, guys. Come on. Pick it up a little bit. Good header, Blanco. Ball with the ball. Come on, buddy. Ball over to Paolini. Paolini across to Hansis. Horvat. Full goal. Oh, don't take that one away. That one was beautiful. Don't take that one away. Give the kid a goal. Ah. It was just a little too fast. I was going to say it was close because I thought this guy was fine playing him on, but it just a fraction too fast. It's still good to see. That fall guy, no pun intended. He's looking good today. Okay, we're gonna definitely get one of these two guys out. We'll get Paolini out for Rodriguez. I think we'll get Horvat out for LaMonica. I mean, I could get my other defensive midfielder out, I suppose, because I do have Alvarez on the bench. You know, I might as well. Not risk getting a yellow card. I think we'll get Alfredo out. It's good to me. Again, we're only winning by a goal, though, which feels a little bit lackluster. We're definitely not catching FC Bayern if we end up drawing this one. LaMonica with the corner kick. Good goal, Blanco. His 5th of the season. Nice, nice, nice. All right, gotta do our last sub. Who do I want to bring on is probably the biggest question right now. I still like to get Elias in game time, honestly. I'm actually going to put you in as the advanced forward. I think you prefer that anyway. Ooh, throw him out, throw him out. Guy's name is Coco Red, and he just got a red. Oh no, or is his name just Coco, and he got a red card? I think I read that wrong. I was going to make fun of his name, but I think it literally was just telling me he got a red card. I mean, it could have been Coco Red. If his first name's Coco, or his name's Coco, it could have been Red. Who knows? He's already got kind of an interesting name as it is. Oh, throw him out! What is going on? These players are trying to take us out. They're mad. They're like, we're already in last place. Let's just clobber these guys. What is going on? I think we were going to score on that one too. The Fall looked like he was pushing hard. In a good spot to do something. Alvarez with the ball. Over to Rodriguez. Through to Elia. Yes. Well, he may not like big games, but he likes to come on late and score, so we'll take it. Is it fun managing Wolfsburg? Wolfsburg has been an interesting team to manage, and that's because I don't know if that's how they are at the beginning of the run. If I were to load up FM23 or FM24 brand new and play them, but by the time we got to them, they just have no money. They're so in debt. We can't spend all of our transfer budget, which is definitely interesting. We get another goal here. It's been a very interesting challenge to build up like 250 million pounds of transfer budget and not be able to use it because we have no money in the bank account. So it's a different challenge that I'm used to. Very late highlight here. We just gonna pile on another go here? Alright, guess not. Weird highlight. But no, we'll take it. Good stuff. But yeah, they struggle to keep money in the bank account, it's been a fun challenge in that sense, I guess, because we have to, in order to keep money coming in, we have to bring wonder kids in, even if we don't plan on playing them, so that we can then develop them a little bit and sell them on for bring them in for 10 mil, sell them on for 50 mil. And that's how we're keeping our bank account going, which is a little bit different than I've played in the past, I suppose. 23 unbeaten. Yeah, fun to be challenged in different ways than before. I agree. We had an opportunity to go to Juventus, or Zebra, whatever. I decided to turn them down because I felt like if we went to Zebra, we would just be buying a team that can win the championship. Whereas here, we're actually having to develop one because we can't just go buy one because we don't have the money for it, right? So we're having to go get these wonder kids, develop them, see them become amazing players, sell on the ones that we don't think we can hold on to. And I think it's been a fun balance. I think it's actually been a lot of fun to do this. Like, for example, we just sold recently this guy right here, Saru. We developed him, brought him in as a wonder kid, right? Brought him in for 7 million pounds. 3 years later, we sell him for 156 million pounds. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, come on. And don't get me wrong, though. It does hurt to lose a player of this caliber. Like, this guy's amazing.
but it's like that's a lot of money. Okay, so it's both good and bad. It's good because we get a lot of money for some really cheap players. It's bad because we are letting go of some really good players. Although by letting go of him, we can keep 90% of these other potential 4-star players that we have. So I think in the long run, it's going to work out for us, but it's still a little bit painful, obviously, up front. But we've got some amazing players here. Obviously, Blanco, Horvat, Natman, Hansis, Vergara are all already up there, right? Several players are already 4-star or higher. And again, star ratings are relative, but so take it with a grain. But and then we've got guys like this that are potentially going to develop into that. So it hurts to get rid of the Sarus, but it's nice to get rid of the Sarus and hold on to 20 other players that are amazing as well. So very fun challenge, but definitely a different challenge. Oh, I forgot to rest guys again.
Stop doing that.
Let's see here. Only one guy's got a high risk of injury. We'll just get him a little bit of a rest here. Everybody else, we'll just give him like a day or something. Just to kind of get a little bit of recovery going here. All right, can we win against Benfica in the second game? Home leg, we should. We've got to win this game, right? Like we are a better team than them. It just depends on which team shows up, I guess. I don't know how to say this guy's name. Wait, what? Javi Daharo's profile, and that's his name? Weird. I don't know. This guy's going to be worth looking at. He might be. He's got 6'6" center back. I mean, honestly, even though we haven't finished fully scouting him out, he might be worth just paying a couple $1,000,000 for just to see what he turns into. Even if we just double our money, I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think we could get some. I think this guy could turn into something. We might not ever play him for our team, but I actually think this kind of player, really, really cheap price that we could turn around and sell for 15, 20, 25 mil later on down the road and make us a little bit of money off of him. And who knows, he might actually turn into be something once we actually get him on board. Let's just, 6 mil's fine. I'm not even going to argue with that. That's well within my range of okayness. I mean, yeah, well, if you would have promised to send you on a German course, well, I was planning on doing that anyway, buddy. I don't really want the yearly wage rise on year, if we can help it. All right, cool. Everything else is fine. Again, we may never play him, but I think we can make some money off of him. I never checked Elia. Was it red or orange? It is orange. So maybe that can go away, possibly. I doubt it though. I doubt that ever goes away, to be honest. Benfica is actually slightly favored over us. Osterk! Oh, goodness. So good to have you back, buddy. Please stay healthy. I mean, he's still, he's tied, but he's still the #1 goal scorer in Germany right now after he's been out for 5 weeks. So hopefully we can bring him back and get him that title. Man, you guys remember when Zavatsky had 40+ goals in a season? We have not had a 40+ goal scoring striker since. And Zavatsky hasn't done it either. Yeah, we'll grab you, buddy. You're worth the risk. I mean, worst case, he turns out to be a complete flop and we lose 6 million pounds. I mean, at the level we're at, losing 6 million pounds is basically nothing. We'll make that up on another player later. Oh, sorry, didn't do that right. Didn't mean to hit next. All right, here we go. We want to bring our better team here, right? If we can, if they're all healthy. Do we bring Ozturk? He can play 45 minutes. I think we try. Might be a mistake, but we can try. Looks like everybody's okay for the moment. I keep forgetting to move Maiga off of this list. Actually, here's what we'll do. We'll just bring him here, you here, and I'm going to resave this just so I don't keep bringing him in here. Okay. That looks good. And then we can get rid of the other one, actually. We don't need the one that's minus Savatsky anymore because he's back. All right, let's go with that. Gustin, if he comes in, he can play 75 minutes. Oster can play 45. Just remember that. And I guess we can bring Alvarez onto the bench because we have an extra bench slot and I keep forgetting to bring in. Come on, guys. It's home game. Let's do it for our fans. Love the 4-4-2 tiki-taka. I'm enjoying the 4-4-2 just in general. It's been a lot of fun. But a lot of that's because I love playing two striker formations. I really enjoy it. I do also like playing with attacking midfielders, to be fair, though. So I'm not against like a good 4-2-3-1 or something like that. Those are fun as well. I'm actually playing basically a 4-2-3-1 in my offline game. We're playing as Farsley Celtic we're actually in the Premier League now, and we're playing a 4-2-3-1 there, but it's asymmetrical. So we have a striker offset and a shadow striker behind him, kind of offset from each other. I think he is offsides. I still enjoy the goal. It looked good, but I do think he might have been offsides here. Yep, fair enough. Still, it was a pretty goal. Nah, he's pretty far offsides. Natman with the throw in, into Zavatsky, back to Natman. Natman over to Paolini, gets it up to Zavatsky. Come on, guys. Back to Natman, over to Paolini. Up to Ozturk, over to Cars. There we go. That makes up for his miss. Good job, Cars. His 10th goal of the season. Very, very nice. We're playing Cars because he's got the potential to be the best striker we have. He's not quite there yet, but he has the potential to be there. So we're playing him a lot, and he struggled early in the season. He really did. I kind of wondered if it was a mistake to play him as much as we have, but when I reevaluated at the midpoint of the season, because I always reevaluate before January transfer window, I looked at him again, and he looked like he was still going to be able to be a good, strong player for us long term. So I kept him out there, and he's actually picked it up. Since the January transfer window, he has actually stepped up, and he's done some good stuff for us. Alfredo with a throw into Horvat, back to Alfredo. Here's Hanses with the ball. He gets it up to Alfredo. Come on, Paolini. All the way back to Blanco. On Blanco. Paolini up to Zavatsky. Come on, get it inside to somebody. There we go. Zavatsky right there. Yes. Yes. Nice. 6 goals for him for the season. I mean, when Zavatsky's playing as a winger out there for us, it's like we have 3 strikers because he is a striker, right? Like he steps up into that spot and he just takes care of business. It's great to see. Come on, there we go. Good takeaway, Alfredo. Blanco. Gets it up to Paolini. Come on, Paolini. Ozturk with the ball. Good to see you back, buddy. Zavatsky, he's going to do it all himself. Oh, I love Zavatsky. Well, I think we're moving on to the next round, guys. Oh, PSG's losing to Valencia. What is going on there? Oh, now they drew it up. Okay. That's a little bit more. I mean, I'd be shocked if PSG gets knocked out. That would be insane. Well done. Let's go ahead and get Ozturk out. Definitely do not want to risk him at all here. I know you're having a good game, buddy. Not worth the risk to your injury. We need you long term. All right, let's oh, of course 6 comes out, gets a yellow card. Good job. All right, we'll get hands out for Rodriguez. Let's get Horvat out for LaMonica. And we'll just do that for now. All right, Natman's a little bit tired. Let's get him out. And let's get Alfredo out. Go with that. Come on, guys. Don't give him a go here late. I mean, it's not going to matter, but it matters. You know what I mean? Like, it won't matter, but it will matter. I'm okay with paying some shutout bonuses here. Let's go. Oh. Good goal. Good goal. Another highlight immediately. Oof. Are they bringing it right now? Are they about to get back in this game? Zavatsky with the ball. Come on. Man, they're closing fast right now. Rodriguez over to LaMonica. LaMonica got 2. Yeah, they are closing down every guy we've got the ball. Why haven't they played like this the whole time? About to get another goal. Good challenge from Rodriguez. Just couldn't get anything back from it, though. What a lucky shot. Oh, so lucky. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Catches in the air. See? Zavatsky can do it too. Hat trick from Zavatsky today. Very nice to see after him coming back from an injury. I always worry when guys are out for like long injuries if they'll come back and be able to play the same. And thankfully this time he does. To be fair, he did have a collarbone injury. So at least it wasn't like some sort of leg injury or something like that. I mean, Benfica's a good team, so I shouldn't be too disappointed we gave up a couple goals, but we did control this game pretty much the entire game. It feels a little silly to give up a couple goals late. Monica with the corner kick. Over the bar. All right, took care of business. Let it get a little closer than it needed to be. But all is done. Oh, they're going to get one more, aren't they? Oh, good job. Come on. Let's get into the game, guys. Blow the whistle. Who is that out there? He's so short. That's 6. I didn't realize how short 6 was compared to everybody else. He's tiny. Good stuff. Solid game. How tall is 6? Where is he? Over there. 5'5". I didn't realize 6 was 5'5". All right. That is short. I'm not a very tall person myself, but I'm definitely taller than that. I did not realize he was that short. That was Zavatsky. 5'8". He's also short. Again, I'm comparing to myself, who I don't consider him to be a very tall person. He is shorter than me as well. Do we have any tall strikers? What is going on here? Would you really call Tottenham beating Milan, Inter Milan, a shock? I guess they're 10th in the league. Okay, never mind. I thought they did better than that. I was like, I feel like Tottenham sometimes is a pretty good team. So, no, let's go look. I'm curious now. Where is Elia? Elia is 6 foot. Okay, so he's decently tall-ish. And Cars. Casper Cars, also 6 foot. So the other 2 guys are 6 feet. Oh, what about Ozturk? Actually, the one I forgot to look at. Yeah, so all 3 of our other strikers are 6 feet. We just had 2 short ones, Zavatsky and 6. Throw it in the mix. All right, next game against Borussia Dortmund. I mean, a year ago, I would have thought this was a challenging game, and we did draw against them the last time we played them, but they have not played well this season. So in a way, I'm kind of feeling like this should be a win for us. And by should be, that probably means we're going to lose, but whatever. Training, let's give you guys a couple days rest. Anybody with increased, just you. We'll just give you a single day's of rest for now. So who do we want to play next? I actually don't know. Catalan could be better than Elia? Guess. I mean, he doesn't have the pace, the acceleration, or the agility of Elia. He does have good dribbling and extremely good first touch. Need to pick his finishing up a little bit, I would hope. I mean, I suppose it could be decent. I mean, we'll never know. I mean, never know. Well, you never know is what I meant to say. Like, he could be, he could develop into something pretty good. Trying to look for bargains. I mean, some of these guys around the 30 million pound range are probably still worth going after, but at the stage we're at right now, I'd rather just grab the bargains for now. Love to get to the point where we have the best player in the world. We've had the best wonder kid in the world a few times, but we have not had the best player in the world or even come close. We haven't had any players even on the top 50. So it would be nice to start getting some players on that list here soon. I feel like we've got some that should be getting ranked up there soon. I mean, guys like Blanco. I mean, you'd think he'd be up there. Where is he? I don't see him. Hounds should be up there too, I would think, soon. Blanco is considered elite. Actually, Nap is considered elite as well. We've got a few guys that are considered on the elite level, which is nice to see. Bushy's considered elite. Most of our team still has so much room to develop, though. Yeah, short. They are definitely short. Especially compared to a lot of the other guys that are, again, like 6 foot. So we've got a little bit of a discrepancy there. Remember for my my Farsley Celtic team, at one point I had 2 strikers. One that was like 6'2" or 6'3" or something like that, pretty tall, and the other one was like 5'6", but they had the exact same model, like on the game screen, in the render. It was exactly the same model, so it looked like one was just like the other one's mini me. It was pretty funny, I thought. Wait, what? Who is this? What is this? Oh, we don't care about you. Why did it not come up in my offers yet? I don't. What, do I care about you at all? Like, no. Sure, just go away. I don't know why it's. Why are you even bothering me? All right, let's see. This is Borussia Dortmund. We definitely got to bring our A game here. Even though they're having a bad season, they're still Borussia Dortmund, so don't want to sleep on them. Let's bring. I'm actually gonna bring Ellie in. We're gonna give him a chance today. Ostrick can play 45 minutes again. We'll bring 6 in after that. Horvat, Zavatsky. Horvat needs to get a little bit of a rest here. I mean, I do want to bring my A game, but I also don't want to hurt anybody. So let's bring Paolini out for Rodriguez. Leave Hanses out there. I'm going to bring Alfredo out. I'll bring Bushy in. I usually only like to sub out one person at each level, so I'm not subbing out my entire squad all the time. So, for example, in this case, Blanco and Vergara are both high overall risk of injury. I'd like to bring one of them out. Vergara's got the higher injury susceptibility, so in that case, I'm going to bring him out for Johnson and leave Blanco out there. So again, I don't want to sub both my defenders out. It's the same thing as like I don't want to sub out both my wingers, things like that, both my strikers. So I try to just do one at each level, and then make sure I at least have one starter at each level as well. And it seems like it works out for the most part. I mean, we could still bring the starters back in, right? They're sitting on the bench. They're ready to come in. But if we can avoid bringing them in, get them a little bit of a rest here, that is the ideal situation. This is going to be a tough game, though. I have a feeling it's going to be a pretty tough game. Monica with the corner kick coming in early. Johnson. Well, it's going to be a tough game unless we start the game like that. That is an extremely nice way to start the game, because we could be completely dead from a attacking standpoint the entire rest of the game, and as long as we defend, we have now won the game. Yeah, you gotta love starting off with a corner kick goal. That is a nice way to start. Actually, we have a game in hand against FC Bayern. I didn't even notice that. And as of right now, we passed them on points with a game in hand. So I would say if we come out of this game with a win, we have officially taken that first spot pretty solidly. Blanca with the ball, up to Hanses, over to LaMonica. There's Ozturk with the ball. He gets it up to Ellie. I think Ellie might have been offsides. We didn't get call. Was he clean? It looked like he might have had a half step, but I guess he was clean. Nice. Elia, who does not like big games, gets us a goal. He's also very fast, so it's possible Elia was just so fast that I thought he was offsides. Actually, I think this guy over here was playing him on. The guy that came in for the tackle there. Or the challenge. Yep, that guy was playing him on. Thank you, sir. Ooh. Honestly, he deserved that one. That was a good play, but good save too. Good there. Good job. Come on, guys. Elliott with the ball. Over to Zavatsky. That went around the blender a bit, and Rodriguez picking up a goal. There were so many bodies in there, it could have been anybody kicking that one in. I mean, we got like definitely 3 guys that could potentially, I mean, obviously Blanco's in the area. Bushy's there. How does Rodriguez get this one? Oh, Bushy pushes it over. I didn't even see that. So Bushy actually gets it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets it in. Ooh. It's a no call, but I don't know. It was close. Well, I don't know what happened to Borussia Dortmund this year, but they are definitely not the same team that has beaten us here and there over the last couple of years. What happened to Borussia Dortmund? Oh, I need to get Zavatsky out. Or not Zavatsky, Ostrich out. We'll get him out here in a minute. It's fine. Okay, we'll go ahead and get him out now. Ostrich comes out for 6. Anybody else we want to bring up right away? Let's bring Natman out. Let's get Fallen here for Zavatsky. Let's get one of our defenders out, or defensive midfielders out, I should say. No, actually, if I can leave Paulini out, I would like to. Truth be told, most of the rest of these guys, I was kind of wanting to sub out. You know, I'll wait till the last 10 minutes. We'll bring him in, but we'll just give him a tiny, tiny bit of game time here. That's 20 minutes or so. Shouldn't tire him out too much. LaMonica over to Bushy. Bushy over to Hanses. Come on, guys. We got one more in us. I don't think this season's going to come down to goal differential, but it's always nice to have a big field differential. Hell yeah. Oh, I think he was clean there, wasn't he? If that was offsides, I did not see that one. Okay. Big game Elia. That's what we're going to call you. Because you hate big games, but apparently you still do okay at them. I mean, it is a home game, so maybe home games are a little bit of a edge in our favor, you know, when it comes to the big game rating. We have absolutely dominated Borussia Dortmund today. Like, they do not look like a team that belongs even in the top 5 right now. We have just absolutely trucked over them. Okay, let's go ahead and just bring Paolini in for somebody. We'll bring him in for Hanses. And then we got one more sub. Let's bring in Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Actually, I'm going to bring in Horvat for Rodriguez. We'll just bring in both defenders out. I think that's fine. Little consolation goal. I mean, there is still technically 15 minutes left. And despite the fact that they've been playing poorly, it is Borussia Dortmund. They're capable of scoring 3 goals in 15 minutes. Normally. Maybe not today, but normally. Paolini with the ball. Ooh, Elia. Done so well. Oh, come on, guys. Getting some good interceptions. Just can't keep control. This is a very long highlight. Pretty sure this is going to end in a goal. Oh, Horvat. Over to 6. 6 to fall. Come on. Horvat with the ball. Ooh. It had some curve on it. Not quite enough curve. I was wrong. It did not end in a goal. No, Elia. You've done so good. All right, we'll just go without. I sure hope that's not a major injury. I mean, Elia is like our 4th place striker right now. So of the strikers, he's the one I'm less upset about if there's an injury, but definitely don't want an injury if we can help it. At least nothing like too severe. Yeah, I mean, after Elia gets a brace in this game, and I think he had an assist maybe, or maybe not. Still, be very much of a shame to see him. Oh, he even picked up a goal bonus. 3 to 4 weeks. Ouch. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm very sorry. You were just a little too explosive, my friend. All right. What we got left? Augsburg's up next. 16th place. All right, we got an hour left. I think I'm going to be simming anything that's in the bottom half of the league, which is actually not that many. We're going to sim the Augsburg game. I just want to make sure we get to the Champions League stuff in tonight's stream. Al-Kabari. Oh. He's one of the top 50 players in the world right now. Look at this guy's finishing, dribbling, first touch. And remember, we had this guy. This was our player when we were at Trabzonspor. We bought it for 1.6 mil. Tottenham picks him up for 18.5, an absolute bargain. And this guy is now an absolute, I mean, he's amazing. He's so good. Ugh. How many goals have you had? Actually, I haven't had as many goals as I would have thought. When you were with us, you got 20 and 19. You have never scored as many goals since then. But I guess, I mean, obviously, Premier League's harder than the Super League by like a tenfold margin, probably. Oh, I didn't give my guys some rest. Let's rest you guys for 3 days. Next group of high injury risk will rest for 2 days. And just Osterk looks like he's dealing with increased injury risk. We'll just rest you for a single day. Everybody else is probably fine. Do a little bit of rotation against Augsburg and not getting the expected amount of football. All right, well, give him the expected amount of football, please. Low bravery, and he has a competitive streak, which make him bend the rules. But model citizen is awesome. How's he looking on big games? It doesn't say anything about big games here. Looks like he's a pretty good player, though. I mean, come on, this guy's gonna be good for us, I think, as he continues to develop. We need Wabi to get to 25 games in Serie A here. He's 7 away. Because if he gets to 25 games in Serie A, then they pay us £55 million for him, which would be very nice. Awkward core social group fit. I have no idea who this guy is. Why? Well, I don't normally get pops for some of these guys that aren't my main team, so it's a little weird. Kind of need 6 to be okay with being a regular starter at some point, though. I think Ozturk is our future on that side of things. 6 being a backup, a strong, amazing backup, but a backup nonetheless. All right. Grab our squad here. Okay, we got cars. Looks okay. Ozturk's okay. Horvat can come out for LaMonica. Or you're both actually... You're still concerned? Like, dude, have you not been happy with your game time here? Because we've actually played you quite a bit. Actually, Horvat, slightly lower overall risk of injury. Palini's currently suspended. Rodriguez comes in. All right, I think we get Blanco out of there, right? Yeah, Johnson coming for Blanco this time. Natman can come out for Gustin. Go ahead and play Valenti in the goal today, just to give him some stuff. Why not? And then let's go ahead and bring in Alvarez here. And let me just, because it's easier, we'll sub Ramaj in there. We'll have 2 goalkeepers on the bench. Oh, Val's out as well. All right, Val, come out of here. Remove from the position. All right, we'll be okay with that. Ozturk can play for 75 minutes. I'm just going to sim this. If we lose this, then we don't deserve to win the league. But I just want to get to the Champions League stuff. We only won by a goal. Thank you, Johnson. Wow, a goal from a center back. Okay. All right, all you guys get a couple days of rest. We don't care about Ramaj. All right, that's okay. Bayer Leverkusen game is going to be a tough one, though. They have played well this year. Impressed. Oh, it's one of those games. We had a 3.72 XG to their 0, and we only won by 1 goal. Like, we got a little left in that game, even though we ended up winning, which is good. "20 players called up for international duty." That is one thing about having a solid, good group of players, is that we get a lot of players called up. I don't think there's any point in looking at any of these, is there? Not at this point. We're past digging for garbage in the Bundesliga trash can. Fennelly, 18 years old. Might be good, but again, I'm trying to keep it under 20 mil if at all possible. So most of these guys we're just gonna kind of ignore for now. At least during the season. During like the off season, we might look closer at some of those guys as needed, but for right now, we're gonna be okay without it. Colo, I mean, he was listed as a Warner kid. I mean, he's not bad. He's got some good physicals, but I don't think he's ever going to quite develop into what we would want for him. All right, let's go. Who do we want? I have no idea. Who's left? Let's go look. Who's left? I mean, Barcelona's still in, Chelsea's still in, Liverpool's still in. Oh, FC Bayern's out, Newcastle's in. Oh, Newcastle would be interesting because we'd be playing against a bunch of our old players. Newcastle's got picked up. Oh, PSG picked it up. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Tottenham probably is probably the best team for us to get if we want to continue. But honestly, I don't think we have to be afraid of anybody right now. I mean, there are going to be some tough games, don't get me wrong, but... Okay, well, apparently we're going to find out very quick. Ugh. I mean, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best, right? So... Yeah. PSG, wow. I mean, any of these teams are going to be really good, though. So, I don't think it really matters. So, it's okay. Chelsea, Liverpool. All right. It is, I mean, no matter who we play, we're basically running the gauntlet from this point forward. I don't think there's any easy teams left in the Champions League at this point. Like I said, Tottenham might be the only one that's arguably easy by our standards. PSG. Oof. PSG is the only team that beat us in the Champions League so far this year. Beat us by 1 goal. In fact, they're one of the only, 3 teams that have beaten us, period, this year. The other was being FC Bayern, and then the game that we don't talk about. That I have no idea why it happened. Sure is nice when everybody on the team is essentially trading well enough to be praised for. I mean, the only one on here is Ozturk, and he's been out injured for a while, so... Well, I guess LaMonica. I didn't see him down there. All right, come on. We got to get past Bayer Leverkusen here. I want to get to these PSG games before the end of the stream today. I mean, not going to be the level that we're looking for, but definitely could be the level of worth. That's not what I wanted to do. Worth selling on for some money someday. It's going to ding me, isn't it? Because I opened that up and didn't finish it. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, we'll go ahead and negotiate it. I'm okay with that. Whatever he wants. We were gonna sign him no matter what anyway. I just didn't mean to click that button. I meant to click on his name. All right, what we got? I think we just run our normal good squad here for the most part. Cars is I'm gonna move Ozturk to the advanced forward role. We'll bring 6 in for Cars. Cars can come off the bench. Zabotsky coming back from an injury. We'll bring in Fall for you. And everybody's kind of tired right now. And there are some of them are going to go away for actually most of them are going to go away from international play, which is a little worrisome because I don't really like I mean, it's good and bad, I guess, because they get more game time, more development, and obviously being international is a good thing overall, but also gives them more wear and tear. All right, we'll go with that. A little bit of swaps. Alvarez can come in here. Okay, that's fine. This looks good. We're going to go ahead and play this game because it's obviously a big enough game to warrant watching. Don't think we're going to get to the end of we're definitely not getting to the end of the season this stream, but I don't know how much is going to be left. Come on, guys. Oh, that was a bad tackle. That was a bad tackle. That was bad. Okay. Well. Yeah. I don't know what we're going to do. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out who we can swap around here to make this work. I'm trying to decide between the strikers. I think we're going to leave 6 out there. We're going to bring Ozturk back. I guess Ozturk can swap for your spot. And obviously Ozturk's going to swap around for Rodriguez. Not Rodriguez, sorry. Alvarez. Or Palini, I guess. And 6 will just play middle. I guess we'll put him as an advanced forward. All right, we'll go with that. We are going to be lucky, I guess, at this point if we draw this game. Being a man down. Yeah. I think we lose this game, and I think FC Bayern takes the lead again, unfortunately. Actually, no. If we lose this game, we will be drawing with FC Bayern, so we'll have the goal differential. Well, I mean, a draw with a man down against this, as good as this other team is a really good result. So let's keep it up, guys. Come on. Well, what did I say? There it goes. I don't think that was offsides. Nope. Come on, guys. Let's get one back here. We have the skills to be able to do it even with a man down. Just, we have to be playing pretty lights out here, which I don't think we are today. Horvat with the ball. Back to Palini. Palini over to Rodriguez. Come on. That was a terrible pass, if you could even call that a pass. That was like a intentional pass to the other team is what that looked like. I think we're about to get our first loss in like almost 30 games. Okay, let's do some subs. Horvat is exhausted. Monica comes in for you. Rodriguez is actually really tired, and we do have Alvarez on the bench. But I also want to get 6 out. I wish we had Elia on the bench, man. Elia could run circles around these guys. Okay. Coach brings Zavatsky on, but we're going to go cars here. Leaves us 1 sub for later in the game, which is not much. We're going to go ahead and go to our attacking formation, because at this point, what do we got to lose? And we're also going to go very attacking, because again, what's the worst that happens? Oh no, they score again. Palini with the ball. Just kind of gives it up, but keeps control, thankfully. There's Natman with it. Back to Palini. Alvarez with it. Across. LaMonica, I think, might be offsides. It doesn't matter. He missed it anyway, but he was offsides. All right, last sub of the game. Let's get Zavatsky in here. We've replaced basically our entire attacking front. Hoping they can find something here. But did I need to... I don't know if it matters much, but I got to make sure you're in the middle here. I don't know how much it matters if you're offset when you're the only one there, but I assume it matters a little bit. I just don't think we have anything left in us. That early red card is so painful. I mean, they're just passing the ball like we're not even there, which is actually pretty accurate, because one of us isn't there. So I guess it's accurate to say that. Ah, good save, Pereira. Come on. Do we have one in us? We just need one. Natman up to Zavodsky, over to Alvarez. Paolini, come on. Natman, up to Cars. Come on, Cars. Yeah! No! How is he off? Where? I didn't see the offsides at all. Well, I did not see that at all. I genuinely thought this guy was still good. Okay. Well, I see it now, obviously. Ah, so close. Well, hate to lose our first game since the very first game of the season, but we were a man down, so. Did FC Bayern? No, they did actually end up. Oh, when we were drawing, we were okay. I did the math wrong because I'm dumb. Yeah, so we're still a point ahead. So it's not even goal differential right now. Oh boy, we almost got that one back in there. 25 matches in a row without losing. Man. Oh well. In the league, of course. I mean, we lost PSG back there. All right, up next, Eintracht Frankfurt, which I think we will just sim that once we get to the PSG game. I do want to go ahead and put a friendly on here to make up for that loss. Let's see if we can get some morale boost here by beating up on somebody. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Pam Pow. That sounds like a great team to go beat up. Got 29 players on international leave. Wow. Lots of lots. Go ahead and sign those guys. I mean, they're never going to be starters for us, but who knows what they're going to be worth someday. Guess I could ask for an improved youth system and stuff. We do have money now. I hadn't been asking because we just hadn't had the money. But at this point, we might as well start asking a little bit. Throw a couple of those out there. See what happens. So we got Johnson going to be due up for homegrown at club at the end of the season. Osterk's going to be homegrown at the club. Both those are going to be big ones for us to pick up. That's huge. Yeah. Very happy with that, actually. They are going to increase our training facilities, so, I mean, that's something, I suppose. No increase in these. I mean, I'll talk to them. That's fine. No worries. Oh, they didn't increase our youth recruitment, though. All right, we'll see how that... I honestly don't even know what it's going to look like. I'm not sure if it's going to be worth anything or not, but it's worth asking and hoping that it turns into something. I feel like Nicololo is one of those players that plays above his star rating. by quite a bit here. Because I mean, he does play well, but his star rating's got him as a 3-star player, potential 4. I mean, I think he plays above it. He's done well for them. 705. I mean, yeah, good player. Zavatsky getting goals. Good job. Actually, both of them are from Poland too, aren't they? Yeah, that's nice. Uh-oh, Paolini injured. I feel like Sebastiano Paolini. It's not a very Swiss-sounding name to me. But I suppose I don't know what a Swiss-sounding name would be like, to be fair. I mean, I guess if Switzerland's between, France, Germany, Italy. Does it touch Austria? I think it's just Austria on the east, doesn't it? I mean, I guess it could be any of those types of names. Speaking of Paolini, the #1 wonder kid in all of football. That is good to see. We have had the #1 next gen wonder kid 4 years, I think. 3 or 4 years in a row. Falls on this list, which is awesome. Abe is on here as well. He's at Monaco, but he's on here. It's weird that it doesn't show for us, even though he's at Monaco. So I don't know. I feel like, I guess, I mean, it's fine. It's just interesting to me. Have any others? Oh, Castro. Yeah, Castro's ours as well. Jorgensen is ours. I think that's it. Yeah. Well, we're still going to be scouting the rest of these, though. So let's get to that. Besiktas. We were talking about Besiktas earlier. Still love to find another couple awesome wonder kids that we get for small amount. Can we actually skill scout you guys? Okay, I was gonna say I don't think we can scout you guys even if you're not at our team. That would make little sense, I would suppose. I like how many of these players have like giant hair. Apparently 2035 is the year of big hair. Wish there was an easier way to do all of these, but it's all right. Maybe there is, and I just don't know it. I was thinking Paolini looked good when we got him. It's good to see he's on this list. Hopefully he develops to be everything that we need him to be. All right, there we go. And yeah, so actually we've done it 3 years in a row. Technically, we do have the #1 player from here. We just got him after he won it. And so yeah, we have on our team right now the 5 last next gen winners. Zavatsky, Hanses, Johnson, Ostrich, and Palani. So nice. Very cool. I mean, when you see some of the other names on this list, Ansu Fati, okay, Jude Bellingham, yeah, Jadon Sancho, yeah, this is a good list to be on. This is a very good list to be on. That is for sure. Only 13-2. How did we let them have 2 goals? What kind of losers are you guys? Just kidding. Just kidding. I mean, we were playing a bunch of youngsters, I suppose, so I shouldn't hold them too much against them. I like that we're considered rich on our finances. That's a nice change of pace. What are you up to, Wobby? Please tell me you're getting close to 25. 19. You need 6 more games. Come on, Wobby. Is there enough time left to get 6 more? We want to go to Juventus schedule, senior squad. You've just got to play 75% of the remaining games, my friend. Come on, you can do it. Please. I want you to be bought for 55 mil. I don't think we're going to get much more. Although, if you've played well this season, it is possible we could get more for you if you come back home. I think it's a win-win. I think if they pay 55 mil, I'm still happy. I think if he comes home and we could sell him for 65, 70 mil because he's played well this season, that's fine too. I mean, honestly, I don't think there's a wrong answer there. I think I'd rather have the guaranteed, he plays 6 more games, we're guaranteed to get X amount of money. But, don't think it'll matter either way. All right, let's get to the Eintracht Frankfurt game. Come on. Gotta recover from that loss. Sure, paying Schultz a lot of money, aren't we? He's got potential. He's not there yet, though. He's definitely not there yet. Does have potential. And he's German. That's the big thing. I was hoping he would develop into something good because he's obviously going to be homegrown at Nation pretty right away, right? I really don't want to offer these guys contracts. Like, can somebody else take that, please? Somebody else handle that. I don't want to do it. I don't care. It's just my affiliate team. Oh, got to play FC Bayern here in a bit, too. It's a away game, too. I have a feeling they beat us in that one. They are extremely good right now. Probably depends on how we play against PSG. If we can beat PSG and we come out of that game with a little bit of momentum, we might stand a chance, but it's a big if. I think this Abe guy is going to be solid for us. Oh, he's going to be totally good. He's actually had 11 appearances in the Champions League on a 6.91. Okay, this guy's going to be awesome. I'm very, very happy we picked this guy up. This guy's going to be amazing for us. Oh, Alvarez. Man, the guys are not super happy right now. I wonder if it's because of that loss. What is y'all's concern right now? I don't know. They're not all super happy right now, which is weird. It's got to be the loss. Come on. We're going to sim this game because I really want to get to the PSG game. All right, we gotta make sure we keep some guys a little bit rested here. So 6, okay, 6 comes in. I'm going to swap you two guys around, I think. Horvat, Savatsky, one of y'all guys needs to sit. Let's bring Savatsky out, I guess. Fall comes in. Hands is suspended, so that one's kind of a no-brainer. Paolini's coming back from injury. Oof. Alvarez is... Okay, well, this is actually bad. We don't really have any choices here. We could bring Horvat back. And bring Lamonica. No, Lamonica's injured. Never mind. We're just going to have to figure it out. Actually, well... We can do this. We can bring Natman into defensive midfielder spot. Bring Gustin in. It's not great. I don't like how this is looking, to be honest. Let me go grab one of my... Where is he? Where's Schultz? Let's bring Schultz in here. At least he's an option. Even Apple would be an option, I suppose. Okay. Let's try that. Just a little bit of something we can bring in here. I'm a little worried about this game because honestly, I think we're tired. I think we're worn down. I think this is a bad game 4 days before PSG. I'm a little worried. Okay, well, we won. But what did it do to us? Like, how exhausted are the guys right now? Oh, scouting's finished. We'll get there. We'll fully scout you. You. Don't care about you. Don't care about you. Definitely don't care about you. Nope. Sure. Some of these guys we've scouted in the past, it looks like. It's interesting the quality players that's ending up on the Wonder Kid list compared to the quality players that we have now. Because again, these star ratings are relative to our current team, and our current team's good enough that we're getting a lot of 3-star Wonder Kids, which is interesting to see. Cool. All right. Hey, we qualified for the Europa League. Yes. Let's get everybody. I mean, honestly, the entire squad is going to get some rest here. Literally everybody. Just everybody rest for like... Oh, we can't. Is it because of these guys down here? Come on. Go there we go. Just everybody rest for like 3 days. Just get back together. We don't need to do any trading right now. We'll just rest. Maybe that's a mistake. I don't know. I'm more worried about their fatigue levels than their training right this second. Especially with a PSG sandwich with a FC Bayern cheese in the middle. I mean, I don't know. This is a grilled cheese sandwich I'm not looking forward to eating. Oh, did we already qualify for the Champions League as well? Cool. Ooh, FC Bayern barely won. They're staying right behind us. The only team we're starting to gap a little bit is RB Leipzig. Bayer Leverkusen's right there. Borussia Dortmund's still trying. I don't think they get into the Champions League. I would be shocked if they can figure that out. But and I don't think we obviously, right, we've already qualified for the Champions League. Is that official? No, it just says Europa League. Why did we get the message from the board that said like they're happy with us qualifying for the Champions League? It's weird. I mean, this guy's got one con, his natural fitness, and a bazillion pros. He's going to be good. All right, do we really have Elia back? I mean, no big surprise. PSG's the favorites here. This guy's probably pretty good. We will look at you at the end of the season, my friend. So we got all of our injuries back, which is going to be helpful. I mean, we got to play our best squad here. Obviously, other than Hansis. Everybody else can play in here. I'm tempted to bring Natman in here as a defensive midfielder and bring Gustin in, but I think Rodriguez got some skill, so we're going to leave him in. We'll just have to bring... Alvarez is injured. Let's go grab Schultz. He's our best player. Oh, he's unregistered. I'm surprised you have to be registered. Because you're under 21, aren't you? Why do you have to be registered? Most of these other guys don't have to be registered. Why would you? I'm confused by that. I actually don't understand. I don't know. Let's bring Provitas in or something. Whatever, we'll figure it out. We've played him before. Guess they haven't been at the club long enough. What, they have to be here for 2 years if they're under 21 to count as not needing to be registered, I guess. So I guess that's why. Come on, guys. Natman with the throw into Fasawatsky. Natman with it for Gara with... Come on. Natman up to Ozturk. Oh, could not get it through the cars. I thought we were about to get something there. Paolini with it over to Natman. Natman gets across. Still can't get into the cars. Trying to get it there. Rodriguez back to Vergara. What is going on? Come on, guys. No, it's going to go the other direction. All of that to set up for a goal the other way. Are you kidding me? What a save. Oh. Come on, guys. Oh, couldn't get there, Zavatsky. Let's go. I don't like that this highlight's continuing. All right, Palini. Nobody's there, buddy. Nobody's there. Our stadium is so small. We need to get our 50K stadium. Like now. Come on. All right, Natman with the throw in. Into Palini. Come on, guys. Osterk nowhere near in his striker's position, so need to get back up there, buddy. There's Horvat on the left. I mean, we're being methodical here. Let's get it in there, though. Nope, not methodical enough, apparently. Oh, come on. He looked offsides. Yeah, okay. Like it's been all PSG today. Come on, Alfredo. Let's start this off. Up to Horvat. Horvat back to Alfredo. Rodriguez, they are defending very well right now. There's Cars coming back for the ball. Gets it across to Zavatsky. Zavatsky, Natman on the right-hand side. Can he get it inside to somebody? Come on, Natman. There's Cars. No. Oh, that was deflected. Okay. All right. Corner kick. Come on. Get it to Johnson. Not Johnson. Johnson not in. Get it to Blanco. Zavatsky, short corner. Ostrich up to Horvat. Across. There's Blanco. I think he got his nugget on there a little bit, but not enough. Corner kick on the other side now. This will be a proper corner, it looks like. Nope, nope, nope. Man. Another corner kick coming in. Cars. There's Blanco. Can't go up for that one. Maybe we need to bring Johnson in. He's our corner kick specialist. Palini over to Vergara. Vergara, come on. Going the wrong direction, guys. Let's go the other way. Just realized Pereira's looking like Tony the Tiger back there. All in orange. Black trim. Rodriguez gets it up to Cars. Cars. No. Good defensive play, though. Very long highlight right now. Long highlights scare me. Get it! Get it! It's wide open! Just go! What are you doing? Oh my goodness! Cars, buddy! Oh my goodness! Oh, I thought he was going to another one. There's Horvat though, picking it up. Get it to Cars. Let him get a. Please count. Please count. He needs this. He needs this after that miss. Oh my goodness, he needs that after that miss. Oh wow. That was a huge miss. But it looks like this will be a huge goal. He made the harder one count. Nice work. Okay, well, I mean, they're playing us close. It's a tough team, right? This is a extremely tough team we're playing against here. And it is home, so we have to take that into context, right? I feel like we need at least another goal for me to feel comfortable going away from home in their stadium. Okay. Zavatsky on a yellow. I guess Fall gets to come in. Honestly, Ostrich hasn't played well. Let's get 6 in her. I want to get one of our defensive midfielders out because they're both getting pretty tired, but we just don't. We don't have a lot of options on the field right now. We could bring Horvat back, put him in place for Paolini. That lets us bring LaMonica in here. I think we bring. Let's hold off. I'm going to hold off on any subs. We're going to wait till the 70-minute mark. Do the last couple subs. Monica with the corner, short corner into Horvat. Very rare did we have both of them on the field. Man, we wanted one there. Couldn't get it in there. That's a shame. I really feel like we need a second one. We just don't have anybody that can play defensive midfield right now. Let's get Netman out of there. Get Gustin in. And then I guess if we can't replace these guys, let's replace the guys behind them. Get some fresh legs back here in central defensive spot. Also, if we get into the corner kick, Johnson will obviously be a good person to potentially get us another goal here late. Part of me wants to go defensive. Part of me says just keep going because we kind of need another goal for me to feel comfortable going into the away leg. 6 free kick. Cars picks it up. Come on, get to somebody. Get to somebody. Gets it across. Nothing. Johnson picks it up though. Rodriguez up to 6. 6 across. There's Carsey. I think he's offsides. Don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, it is offsides. Another late highlight here. We just need one more goal, guys. Can we find one more goal? I think we can hold PSG to a 1-0 loss in their stadium. Horvat! And it's going to be another corner kick, though. And we got Johnson out there. Did it to Johnson. Johnson went up for it. He tried. Cars picks it up. Over to Johnson. Come on. Oof, that was close. Monica, get it back inside. Nothing. Man. I don't think goal number 2 is coming, guys. I feel like we deserved it, though. A win's a win, but it's going to be a tough away from home leg. It's going to be a tough away from home leg. All right, I guess we're going to go see if we can get to this FC Bayern game before we call this. Man, I don't know. What do I want to do here? Go a little bit long on stream. I'm tempted to just go long on the stream. I think we need to see the other PSG game to see if we're going to keep going or not. Like, if we lose the second PSG game or something like that, like, if we lose this matchup, then it doesn't really matter what else we do this season, and I can do the rest of that offline. But if we win and we're still in the Champions League, we kind of need to show it, because what if we win the Champions League? I can't do that offline. That would be kind of silly. Best reaction if you tell the players they're expected to win. I agree. Oh, Natman. That is a rough loss right there. Wow. That's pretty devastating. I mean, don't get me wrong, his backup is really good. We know his backup's got a lot of potential. But this late in the season against these important games, Natman is not one of the players we want to be losing right now. Not for 3 weeks. I forgot to send the guys on rest between games. I got distracted by silliness. If they'd been resting, he wouldn't have got hurt. It's my fault. It's actually kind of true. I mean, I'm joking, but it's also very true. Profit and loss. Are we saying we had the biggest loss? It's weird. Oh, we made decent money. I mean, part of me says play some rotation here because we care less about the German league than we do about the Champions League, but my pride says don't do it. We're going to bring in Schultz in here. Let's bring Vergara out so he's ready to sub in as needed. Can Elia play? Elia can play a little bit. Let's get him some game time here. Let's get Zavatsky out. Our defensive midfield's looking good to go. All right, we're going to go with that. I'm not going to do too many other changes right now. Sorry, probably too many, but let's get in here. So this match right here is probably going to determine the German league. So it's a very important match, especially away from home. It's going to be tough. Oh, I forgot they have Perez. They have Perez on their team. Oof. Or Pass coming back to haunt us. Perez being one of the players we had at Trabzonspor. So it's painful to see him out there. There's Paolini with a good takeaway. Keep it. Over to Alfredo. Up to Horvat. Get it inside. Nothing. Come on, Hanses. Come on, Hanses. We haven't seen you in a little while. Horvat. Back to Hanses, come on, Paolini. I mean, we looked good for a moment there. Now we've slowed down, and I'm a little worried. Blanco gets it up to Paolini, over to Ozturk. Come on, Ozturk. Gustin on the right-hand side, wide open. Keeps it. Was that not offsides? I guess not. Man, goodness, the defense there. They defended that very well. Corner kick coming in. Get it to Johnson. Oh, I think he got something on it. There's Ozturk just into the feet of the guy in front of him. Five shots, 0 on target. Corner kick coming in. Come on, Johnson. Be a short corner. Nothing. Johnson gets it back, though. Come on, Gustin. Ozturk over to Paolini. Yes! Fourth goal for him. Nice. Oof. Come on. Such an important game. Not an easy shot. You did a good job. Come on, defense. Don't get a penalty here, guys. Come on. Oh, come on. Alfredo with the throw in into Hanses. Back to Alfredo. Horvat with it. Back over to Hanses. Come on, Alfredo. Get it inside. It's it across. Ozturk's there. Oh, miss. 8 shots, only 1 on target. You're not challenging their goalkeeper at all right now. Okay, well, I mean, I would agree. Our shooting has not been good enough. Throw one coming in from Gustin. Come on. All with it. Just bad. There we go. Good job getting it back, though. Ozturk. I don't know how that happened. That went through to Elia, and he's just there waiting for it. Okay. All right. All right. Elia showed up, said he wanted to play today. Doesn't like big games, my foot. He's like, watch this, boss. I think you'd call this a big game, and here I am doing what gets to get done. Nice. I mean, to be fair, it was kind of an easy layup right there. I need to get Elia out of there, actually. Well, I don't think he was supposed to play more than 45 minutes. Horvat's... Oh my goodness, so many people tired. Okay, we're going to have to bring in Vergara for Gustin. I need to get Horvat out. Elia, you're just going to have to stay on, buddy. I mean, you're not looking injured right now. I think you're just going to have to stay on. I'd like to get Paolini out. Because if we go man down, I don't think we have a hope here. All right, let's bring Rodriguez in. All right. Do we bring Elia out? Let's bring Alfredo out. Elia's going to stay on. He's looking fit for now. I'm going to leave Elia all the way. I think he's going to be fine. Bring 6 in for a few minutes here. Right at the end. Oh, we're going to get a corner kick. Perez, don't do it to me. Perez. Come on, buddy. I was your buddy. I was your pal. I got you your start. You were a nothing when I saw you. I actually think for the first time we go defensive here. Not defensive strategy, just not defensive mentality, I mean, but just defensive strategy. Oh, we're going to get a penalty? Oh, Elia might be legit injured again. Now that's just bad luck. But it will give us an opportunity to go back up by 2 goals again. Who's taking it? Who's taking it? Oh, you're in a red card. Who is that? Hansis? Hansis, okay. Oh, it's a good save. All right, man down. We do not go defensive. We go back to normal. Keep the pressure on. Elia! Oh, Elia. Man, if only you liked big games that could perform well in big games. Like, you know, this big game. Oh, I thought we were going to get it. Blanco almost snuck that one in there. All right, good stuff. Well done. I think, I mean, unless we just do something silly, I think we got to consider ourselves a lock-in for the league now. Now just focus on the Champions League, which is not going to be easy. All right, we're definitely going to show the next game as well, because it's very important. And the next game will determine what else we do. All right, let's grab everybody. Don't need a second team. Pretty much everybody down to, from here down to here. You guys all rest for a couple days. Grab you three here. Give you guys at least a day's rest as well. Need to get our guys back fit. This is such an important game against PSG. We take out PSG, who is, again, they are the last year's winner and the year before's winner. You know, they've won 3 of the last 4 years of the Champions League. We take them out, even if no matter what happens after that, we basically feel like we've arrived in the Champions League at that point. You knock out the best. Almost as good as winning the whole thing. Even if I'm not playing like the best this year, to be fair. Pal Lady's developing quite nicely right now. Really happy to see that. Good vision, good work rate going up. Determination's good. Yeah, I'm happy to see a lot of this. He just needs to keep working on his technicals. German players, player of the year? Really? Has he been that good this year? I don't know. He's been good, but I don't know that he's been that good. All right, come on, guys. Let's go out there and take care of business. Natman's the only one that's got to sit out for Ghostin. I think we bring in Johnson. I mean, we're going to be hoping to get some corner kicks anyway, but also let's Broyar be our backup here. And then, I mean, that's basically it. I don't know if there's any youngsters we want to bring in or not. I mean, we bring Ab. He's not like amazing, but if we just had nobody else, I guess he wouldn't be. He at least knows how to lace up his shoes as a defender. I don't know. I'm not even going to worry about anybody else right now. I mean, I could bring. Do I? No, I don't give Meg. Nope. I'm going to be stubborn. He doesn't get a chance to come back in here. All right, we're just going to go with this. Yep. Let's go with this. Come on, guys. It's going to be an extremely tough game away from home. We're a little bit more fit than they are right this second. Hopefully that gives us a little bit of an edge. Come on, guys. A draw in this game is perfectly fine. We got the aggregate. All right, Blanco picking that one up. Gets it up. Terrible pass. This is going to be a goal. Anytime you see stuff like that, I feel like it's always a goal. I'm not sure how that wasn't a goal. Kind goodness. Come on. Apparently there's still time for it to be a goal. Oh, there's Ozturk. Okay, we somehow we dodged a bullet there. Not sure how. I mean, we're doing okay. Just still nervous about this. All right, let's start looking at some subs. Horvat playing poorly. Monica comes in for you. Cars playing pretty poorly, although he says he's looking extremely delighted right now. I might just do the LaMonica sub for now and then see how things develop over the next 10 minutes, 8 minutes, something like that. I don't know if this highlight is real or not. Austin with the ball. Tries to get away. Zawadzki there, though. Paolini back to Johnson. Johnson, come on. Over to Gustin. I guess it's a real highlight. Blanco. Come on, Zawadzki. It's Ozturk. Ozturk, come on, buddy. Gets it up to Gustin. Gustin, do something with it. Over to Paolini. Get it inside. I don't know if that was an advisable shot, my friend. All right. I think Ozturk comes out for 6. I'd like to leave Zawadzki out. I think we're going to bring in Bushy for Alfredo, though. Another highlight immediately after doing our subs. Hanzo's over to LaMonica. Look, come on, LaMonica. Oh, keeps it. Keeps it. Cars. Does that count? I guess it counts. Somehow we got that one. I don't know how we got that one. That was, like, LaMonica loses it here, and then I guess he kind of just sticks his foot in there just enough to deflect it towards Cars. Cars is ready for it. All right. Well done. I was going to say, I think he was technically offsides, but it didn't get called. So, a little luck our way, I guess. Come on, Zawadzki. Cars, nothing. On Blanco picking it up. Okay, throwing from Gustin here. When we do our last subs, we're going to go and go into our defensive formation. Try to hold on to this lead. What a goal from Cars. Wow. Wow. Alright, never mind. We're going to go into our defensive formation now. Surely we could protect a 3-goal lead by playing it a little bit safer here at the end. All right, last couple subs. I had to get one of our defenders out, so we'll bring Rodriguez in for Hansis. And going to get Vergara in for Gustin. Come on, guys. Just hold on. We don't need anything crazy here. Play good defense. Honestly, I'd be perfectly fine if there was 0 highlights. Good goal. What a lightning bolt there. Good job, Pereira. Come on. A few more minutes, guys. Come on, hold on. Maybe it was a mistake to go drop down to our defensive formation, but I want this victory. Although I guess I'm playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. Johnson, good takeaway there. Paolini tries to get it across. There's LaMonica. Carr's picking it up. Over to LaMonica, pushing the ball up. Can he get it inside to somebody? He's going to get it across. Ooh, that was close. Back to LaMonica. Monica up to Cars. Hat trick. Casper Cars picking up a hat trick. Well, we came into this hostile environment and absolutely took care of business. I mean, a little bit of a consolation goal there at the end, but we'd still like to win this game for the 2.4 million, please. Let's not draw it here late. We're moving on, guys. We just took out the champions. Just took out the champions. All right, this might be the year we win the Champions League, guys. We took out one of the toughest teams in it. 3 of the last 4 PSG, and they are gone. Oh, we actually get 9 mil for that. Oh, for playing in it, okay. We get Chelsea next, who's currently 5th in the English Premier League. How's the English Premier League looking right now? Newcastle winning. Oh, Aiello, guy that we gave up. Oh, and Osman. Look at this. 2 of our players in the top assist list right now. 2 of our former players, I should say. But Aiello, man. We gave him up before we gave up Saru. He's looking good too. World-class midfielder. Good job. Cars on your hat trick, my friend. All right, well, I guess we have to show this. So, I guess I'm going to go play 2 games between now and the beginning of next stream. I guess you guys are going to get to see a transfer window next stream because I have to show this because we've got to see if we're going to make it to the end here. I am not normally a 4-4-2 manager. I have never played 4-4-2 in Football Manager until this year, Fast Edda. But because I'd never played it, I wanted to force myself to play it. I was like, you know what? We're going to do an entire run only playing 4-4-2. So we started in Turkey, and now we're in Germany. And obviously the 4-4-2 works quite nicely. I may have to use the 4-4-2 more often. It is an extremely strong formation. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. We're in Germany now, of course, and trying to win we're about to win our 3rd Bundesliga in a row or something like that. I don't know. It's getting kind of boring now. Yeah, 3rd in a row. I've lost track, but trying to win the Champions League for the first time. So we shall see. Squad's looking good though. I mean, we got the team that can be a world class. Like this could be the team that wins the Champions League for the next 10 years in a row. Honestly, like this team could absolutely destroy the world for the next many years to come. We'll see. We will see. All right, I guess I'm going to put a cut in there. I mean, I'd love to keep playing, but I got to go to bed soon. So we're going to stop it there. I'm just going to play 2 games offline and bring you guys back for the Chelsea games. We'll play those, see how far we get in the Champions League. Honestly, we've already won as far as I'm concerned. Like we've already overachieved everything I could possibly want for the Champions League this year. Anything else now is icing on the cake. Which round did we get knocked out of last year? We were only in the playoffs last year. That's right. And we lost to Borussia Dortmund. So we're way further than we were even last year. But we will be showing some transfer stuff next time, so hopefully that doesn't get too boring. But it is what it is. So, all right, cool. Well, I appreciate everybody that came out, commented, and whatever. And anybody who's watching on the VOD as well, I appreciate it as well. We'll be back next Monday with Chelsea, or playing Chelsea. And my next live stream will be Wednesday, continuing our farming simulator, also known as lumber simulator, if you want to call it that. We're building a roller coaster. And then we'll be back on Saturday with, who is it? Montezuma, playing Aztecs in Civ 6. And then we'll be back on this on next Monday. But I do appreciate everybody coming out. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you.